marche up die Dancefloor. Marche up die Dancefloor, marche up die Dancefloor. Marche up die Dancefloor.
Hello, and welcome back to WVU Sports. I am Fate, joined here by Will, and today we have Mountaineers facing off against Maryville. Very humongous match here in NACE. Maryville currently undefeated, so it's going to be a tough one. But going into this, Will, what are we thinking?
I'm thinking that Maryville has been a buzzsaw so far this season in NACE and in Division One. They're 5-0 in Division One. They're 3-0 in NACE. Their only really close match was against Cumberland, which was a 2-1 victory. It is important to note the Mountaineers did get a 2-0 victory against a Cumberland team, so common opponent might actually favor the Mountaineers here a little bit. But, I mean, Maryville has been who Maryville has always been throughout this season. And for the side of the Mountaineers, you just came off the strangest 2-0 victory in the history of collegiate VALORANT in a 10 overtime game on Corrode. So what is that going to look like? They played on Monday against Stony Brook in Division One and won 2-0. So they're currently on a 4-map win streak in Nation Division One. So they're looking to kind of ride that, even though I still am kind of recovering from.
Yeah, me too. I mean, that was definitely the weirdest match I've ever casted. Even outside of just VALORANT.
Incident.
What?
The Morgantown incident.
The Morgantown incident. The Morgantown. Yeah. I mean, this needs to be like a lore video or something like that, man. It was.
You can make a TV
bad.
show about that.
Yeah, like I'm sensing 5-6 episodes, breaking down each round and this is some money here for sure. But regardless, hopefully we'll have another story here today. Yeah, I do hope so. Not maybe to the length of like a 40-round match, but something a little shorter, but still very on the edge of your seat. So I don't know if I'm going to be honest. Okay. Let's do predictions.
Okay.
I want to hear your side first, because I don't want to come out swinging, and be looking at weird. So what's your take here?
Man, it seems like every single half of every single map we get a completely different team.
I know, and that's why I'm like, I don't know. I'm going to say something, and then it's going to be like the complete opposite.
I would like. I'm trying to find the best way to say this, but it's just kind of almost completely random how this team performs. It seems from time to time. I do think they do struggle a lot on certain. I think their Corrode defense is really awful. I think their Pearl attack is really awful.
We're not going to see the same comp at all today.
No, we're not. But I was talking with one of the players last night, and they said that they tried a new comp on Corrode this week in scrims, and on defense, they were still bad. So
Okay.
it might obviously be, running double duelist, double smokes, no senti on defense is going to make it rough, but it also might just be this team just doesn't know how to play Corrode defense that well.
Yeah.
I do believe we do have maps now, so I guess we'll see if we are going to go back to Corrode. Prod. Haven and Corrode with Breeze as the decider. So Breeze, again, being the decider just like last week. We obviously didn't get to see Breeze because it was a 2-0.
Breeze has been a good map for the Mountaineers, I would say, overall.
Haven, which has been a weird map. I thought going into this season that Haven was going to be one of their stronger maps.
Me too.
I was told otherwise once the season started that Haven wasn't looking good for them.
Yeah.
Corrode, who knows what's going to happen on Corrode? I mean, if they're up 11-0 at halftime.
I'm still not feeling safe
Like,
if it's 11-0. I don't know.
You can't feel safe.
See, what?
No lead is safe for the Mountaineers team until they have won. No lead is safe for kind of either side. They've had some pretty amazing comebacks as well, but the main issue for this team for it seems like 2-3 semesters now has just been they just blow these leads. It's just.
I agree.
I mean, it's jarring sometimes, even though at this point we almost come to expect it. So it looks like we're going to get in the map here in just a second. But in terms of predictions, I'm going to go a tentative 2-1 Maryville.
I was going to say the same thing.
I think the Mountaineers win map 1.
If they're going to win a map, it's not going to be Corrode. It's going to have to be like the map 1. I don't see the Mountaineers taking Corrode at all, and I don't know about Breeze. We're not going to see a Mountaineer 2-0 here. I mean, at all. I just think Corrode's not good enough for them.
I just remembered that I heard through the grapevine that we'll be back on the Excite Chamber on Corrode, which might maybe switch my pick.
I do like that because that is an extra senti. I mean, that Wild Chamber is kind of like a fraud senti, but like still a something to be very scared of. And we saw him play very well with that chamber last time around on Corrode. So hoping to see something similar here. Excluding that one whiff with the headhunter. We're not going to take that into account. But other than that,
he made up for it.
He did make up for it 100%. He always does, to be fair. I mean, he might, whiff 8 shots, but the next 8 are going to be on 8 different heads. Heads.
Exactly. And this is one of the reasons why I am just always going to feel pretty confident about the Mountaineers on this map. Everyone's on their agent.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, we haven't seen a ton of Excite on Sova in really like the kind of past semester and a half, ever since they had that like role swap decision about midway through last semester. But I mean, we obviously know that Excite on Sova, he's very, very comfortable. Dinks on Neon, enough said. Guck on Omen, enough said. And then Leone's going to come in and take over this A77 role, which we would typically see from Inox. Sorry, not A77 role, the Killjoy. But in the A77 again, I mean, we'll see him on Viper twice a week. Like this is just the ultimate bread and butter comp for this Mountaineer team, and it's kind of why I will always give them a chance on Haven, even if kind of the early returns from this season aren't looking exceptional.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, 100% agree. Jumping into this, so we are going to see Dinks already kind of getting slightly active over on long, which is something we see him do, honestly, pretty commonly. This is a pretty solid try to just take a lot of space early on, trying to, get the whereabouts of the push. So everyone's going to come in and get a bit of a scan. Looks like the smoke will actually hide their presence for the time being. So for the Mountaineers, most likely none the wiser of this push as of now. Bit of a gunfight already breaking out. A lot of damage coming in. Now forced to rotate back. Not going to do it in time as the Neon's going to come out from Maryville. So synonymous with Dinks. And Neon, what a shot once again. That is 2 Mountaineer players now down. And then it's full side control here from Maryville in a very fast fashion. Bomb
really fast.
Will go down as well. Now the Mountaineers in a 3-man retake. Not where you want to be. Dinks might have a timing over on Garage. Ren's playing so well so far. Got both stuns. Can he get the slide? Yes, he can. Solid entry frag to take this retake here for Dinks. But Ren's has been elite so far. 2 players watching that angle. It's not going to go very well for the Mountaineers. And it's going to hold a pistol rounds. Not going to win Mountaineers is not something we don't, it's something we say decently often.
It's the 4K from the enemy duelist on pistol round is, I think, something that happens probably three or four times a week.
Yes.
Across Division 1 and NACE, so definitely not surprised at all. I think what's more fair to say about Mountaineer Pistols so far this season is that they're never going to win the first 2 in a match, but they might win the next 3 or 4.
Yes, exactly. The rifles are always a strong suit for Mountaineers. It's just like,
Well, no,
can they...
I was talking about like.
Oh, like the actual pistols.
Yeah,
They
the
might not
actual,
win-
like,
yeah.
In the later maps, they seem to get a better feel for pistol
Oh
rounds
my goodness.
against certain teams. It looks like it's going to be another early pick there for the side of Maryville.
Yeah, Excite going down very quickly over on long. Did not have the success that Dinks had last round. And Maryville is already on site in a very, very swift manner. Don't know that there's lurking, though. One's going to go down. Big pistol pick up there from Guck. Nice shot. Ringing out. Outlaw finds it second of the match.
Enemy remaining.
And to make it 3, the wallbang comes through. And that was a really quick one, as Maryville is currently steamrolling to a 2-0 lead.
Fast round for sure. The Mountaineers able to find 2 there to get it. A little bit of a hit to the bank account of Maryville. They're going to re-equip here, rifles in hands. As you said, they have been much better on rifle rounds. Got to be good on rifle rounds when you don't win many pistols. But this is really kind of where they have been thriving all season, is kind of putting these streaks together off of kind of the initial one that they're usually able to get off of the enemy team's bonus round, like we're about to see now. So I think this is a really good chance for the Mountaineers to kind of get a foothold here early in this match.
I do agree. Mountaineers getting aggressive once again. As a sight last time, huge early pick from Guck. As the first one the Mountaineers have had this first blood so far in this match. And that should help them out a lot here. This is the round they obviously have to win. A round they most likely will win. But Maryville does have a solid amount of solid guns. I mean, you know, the Phantom, Bulldog, Sheriff, and an Outlaw. Nothing to scoff at, but against 5 rifles, it's going to be very difficult. Now Cops bring out Garage, and the Outlaw's going to find one already. And now a humongous flood coming from Maryville. The Sheriff finds its mark. And that is a really good side take here from Maryville. Mountaineers forced to back up, and once again the timing comes through. Guck on the reload.
That's just an excellent play from Giza.
Last player standing.
Wow. Outlaw once again 2-tapping. Dinks over on long, and that is all up to Excite. What a shot to open it up. Admittedly, you know, this is a round that, you know, round 2, Mountaineers lost pretty handedly, so Maryville did have a couple of nice guns going into this, but not nice enough to where you'd think they're going to have a 3-1 advantage here late in the third.
Certainly not.
Wow.
And it'll wrapped up in pretty quick order there from Chloric. It looks like he's going to opt to take that Vandal. And now it's going to be a really, really early timeout here from the side of the Mountaineers. Not what you want to see, losing the bonus round down 3-0 early here. It's really just kind of been a complete kind of aim showcase from the side of Maryville. We saw it on the pistol round from Renz. We saw it last one with Chloric, getting that pick with the Sheriff to completely take control of C-Site.
Yeah.
Obviously finding that last goal on Excite too. So, I mean, it is an advantage when you have rifles over Bulldogs and Sheriffs and Outlaws, but at the same time, like the ceiling on those weapons is still so incredibly high, and when you do have players with aim as good as this, a lot of times it really is just who is going to get that first shot off, because it's already going to be on your head. So the Mountaineers going to have to certainly regroup. This is a super early timeout. So
I think a necessary one.
I would imagine. I want to think that another reason you take this early of a timeout is because you think you might have seen something that you want to like let your team know as soon as possible.
Yes, 100%. And hopefully we are going to see a bit of a swap here, because now the Mountaineers most likely going to lose this round here on their eco. I think the pistols to work with. So unless we're going to see some insane head taps, Angie's sticking here with the Outlaw. Seen a lot of success so far, especially on a round like this, where everyone has one-tap potential. This is basically an operator.
Let's say this is a perfect round for the Outlaw. You're essentially holding a double layer op.
Yeah, literally. So very, very catastrophic, most likely here. First shot by there by Guck. Bit of a traffic jam, try to back on out along. Renz will go down. Mountaineers finding their second first pleasure in the series.
Surprised they're not trying to play and pick up that weapon all day long.
I honestly think they know it's going to probably end in like at least 2 or 3 deaths just going that way. So I don't know if that's necessarily worth it, but I mean, honestly, now I'm surprised they don't try to at least grab it, and they will. Guck will get the upgrade. Spike is going to be down though, but at least with a 1-player advantage going into this. I'd be surprised if Angie does not come out here with at least 1, maybe 2 kills with the Outlaw. That's going to be lethal for everybody. Big play there by Excite, getting one through the smoke with the Sheriff. Maryville kind of walking up a little bit in the orb. Who's in a backup. Big shots there by Clue, taking down 3 Mountaineers. The refag's going to come through. Stuns from Dinks. Time is winding down, though. Gets another one. It's all over the Vandal. God, not a lot of time to work with. What a shot. Oh, my goodness.
Wow. What a shot from Giza. Saving the round for Maryville. And it looks like the Mountaineers were on the cusp of stealing one there. Got the early pick, got the upgrade. Dinks finding that other head tap through the, as he was entering the smoke to go back towards long, but then, I mean, Floric getting 3 and the final 2-piece there from Giza. Just so well done there from the side of Maryville. They're going to increase the lead here to 4. We are going to see a really early op here for the Mountaineers. A lot of times they don't go for like the options the other rounds. They tend to wait a little bit towards the end of half. I like them getting aggressive here and going for this early play.
I do as well. And this could really blossom into a couple rounds if they're able to, you know, keep it here. Most importantly,
on the wrong side though.
Yes, exactly. Because if that's going to go on the other side, I mean, at least, you know, on a map like this, you can pretty comfortably play, you know, attack op, and it's not going to, you know, prove to be, you know, any issues. With how many long line of sights there are and everything. But now the Sovol's going to be coming through. Omen blind as well. An explosion out of sight. Too many players on the screen there for Excite. He will go down. And once again, I mean, these Maryville sight takes have been extraordinary so far. It's completely overwhelming the Mountaineers, you know, for the 2 defenders that are trying to hold it down. And right there is a prime example. Having player forced to rotate back, and now full control here for Maryville. 5-man hold. Pretty standard here for them.
They've really been liking to hit these sites really early, really fast. I mean, we even kind of saw them try to do that last one. Obviously, the early headshot from Gut kind of dissuade them, and then they just kind of flip map whenever towards C, and bang, they're on site, and they have numbers once again. So they're just doing an excellent job of just kind of winning these early engages and flooding on the side as soon as possible. The Mountaineers, I mean, it's a 5v3, I understand, but you have an op. It looks like Luna's going to take out one. Can't quite find the second. Looks like they're going to go hunting here for Dinks. It's going to be there with the op. Oh my goodness, that no-scope.
Wow.
But it doesn't matter. Chloric will find him, so the op falls on the ground. It is not picked up by Maryville, but still that's $5,000 out of the hands of the Mountaineers.
Honestly, that might be better for Maryville. They just kind of leave it down because Mountaineers are, you know, in a dire scenario, and the Outlaw has already been working out pretty well. This time, Angie not going to choose to pick it up. Actually, yes, he will. We'll take the Outlaw. So yeah, no need for an operator when everyone has light shields and you have a double barrel operator. So we'll see if it works out again.
Watch it now. It's been working so well for you.
Exactly. Looks like a possible B hit coming in from Maryville. It's the first of its kind if it does come through. Bucky sitting and waiting down low if that left side comes in. Dinks does have his ultimate. 3 Mountaineers currently with ults.
Here we go.
Gonna pop it here. This could be huge right now. He needs to go big. Too many players. Gets 2 of them super duper low, and the Outlaw, or excuse me, the Marshal will pick up where Dinks left off. But now it's all up to Guk with the Outlaw. Excuse me, I keep saying it. The Marshal. We've seen so many Outlaw plays this time. You know, it's hard to. You're mixing up like the little brother.
Wow, and they are hunting. They're getting out really fast here. Only 1 left on site for the side of Maryville. Is Guk's going to try and get out of it. I believe more important here for Guk is just to try and find one. Saving the Bucky isn't going to, you know, result in a ton of
100%.
goodwill for your team, but he is going to find one there onto Giza.
Now gets a
He's
Vandal.
going to find an upgrade here, but it looks like I mean, look at how aggressive Maryville is with these hunts. And I mean, when you have aim like that, why not?
Yeah, and that's what's going to happen every single time. 6-0 lead now from Maryville. Timeout earlier didn't prove to be too efficient, but now a big loadout in the hands of our Mountaineer. Operator back in the hands of Dinks on Light Shield. It didn't really work out too well last time around, but I'm liking, you know, going back to basics, I guess you could say, with, you know, Dinks and the Outlaw. So far, though, just been a complete, I mean, honestly, just losing their ones a lot of time. These site takes are clean. They are concise from Maryville. They are extremely well executed, like they've done this 30 million times, which they most likely have. And we're going to see it once again on this site take, most likely, but the operator is lying in wait. Gonna miss though. That's not what you want to see. Josh coming out back left side. Dink somehow able to get out.
Oh my goodness.
Never mind. One's gonna go down. Big operator shot there from Dinks. Oh, not Dinks, sorry. Viper's Pit trying to do something. And Spike's just once again gonna go down. Mountaineers on another retake. I mean, this has been so common. Just, you know, at a disadvantage, trying to retake the site. It's so difficult. Even the score out now, make it a 2v2. Gonna be a 2v1. Make it a 1v1. Excite! No! Does a lot of damage, but cannot find the finishing blow.
It's a great effort from Excite.
It was a great effort.
It just seems like, with the sole exception of Guck on the Mountaineers kind of save round when they had Sheriffs, they are losing every single early engage. And then you're already playing against a team as talented as Maryville, and you have to play in a 5v4 or 5v3 every single round, and you're retaking again. A lot of times, you know, maybe with an op or just not the amount of resource that you'd like to have. I mean, they're just putting themselves in these like 80-20 rounds every single time so early. It's so hard to dig yourself out of that hole, and now they're going to have some more Sheriffs and Buckies here to try and get themselves on the board. And, you know, even with Excite finding a 3K last round, it wasn't enough.
Yeah. So close. Such a good effort, like you said earlier.
You should
But
run.
not much you can do sometimes. Killjoy ult's gonna come out. Maryville just kind of lying in wait, trying to see if they're gonna try to push up, maybe with some shotguns. Nothing's gonna happen. Killjoy ult will catch one though, but once again, full side take here on B. Sheriff shots ring out. Sheriff goes down. It's gonna be really tough for the Mountaineers here. One pistol does ring out and get a kill. It's gonna be Ren going down.
Go, go, go.
And Dinks do something spicy here at the Bucky. Gets the nice shot on the backside. Beautiful play. Both outlaw shots missing.
I'm out of here.
We have not seen very often so far in this game. Now an upgrade onto the Vandal. Maryville looking to keep the streak alive. The Mountaineers are going to go to the board for the first time.
The stall might just be too much. Yeah.
Wow.
Watch out.
Yeah, nothing you can do here for the Mountaineers. There's too much stall. Like you said, the Sova ult comes through. Both Mountaineers go down to the process, and that's going to be it. Beautiful side hold. Beautiful everything right now from Maryville.
I'm trying
I'm
to
out. Thanks.
find some positives. I think the one there is on the Mountaineers kind of using on more of a save round. You're able to get out a lot of those resources from St. Clair. 3 ult use from them there to secure that round win. So now you're going to be able to come back. Another op is going to be in the hands of Dinks. I think he's found 1 kill with us so far. So gonna need to find a little bit more here. I just want to see the Mountaineers get ahead in one of these rounds to kind of open it up. And Ask Match shall not receive this. Giza is going to take out Guck really early now, and now the pressure's going to be on Dinks to hold down B all on his own.
Yeah, needs the op to try to do something here. Nice shots from 18-7. Making this back into a 4v4. Maryville doing a bit of a very split side take currently. 1v1's about to happen over here. On A, it's a bit of a dance right now. The shots, oh no. Excite had the timing, but nothing lands. Unfortunate there for him. A much needed 1v1.
How do we always have this POV?
I don't know.
We have this POV every week.
Planted.
Dinks as well. Nothing's landing for the Mountaineers at all.
Toxins going up.
Walls once again, but we're going to see some insane stall coming in here from Maryville, most likely again.
Last player
Crossfire
standing.
comes in, beautifully timed,
What
Omen
a spot
blind.
for Leone. There's nothing he can do. The swing comes through. 18-7 falls. It is going to be a 9-0 run to start off this game.
Level heads until we're home, yes?
Oh my
Good.
goodness.
Yeah, this is
And
getting out of hand. And this is
They
on
had the
Haven.
2v2 there too.
Yeah, I mean, this is on Haven, and we haven't even seen Corrode yet. Haven's been a solid map for the Mountaineers this year, and Corrode has been quite the opposite. So
I think we've kind of, I talked about how like Maryville is really playing to get on site fast and get this bomb down, and then you just look at their comp. It's obviously the exact same as the Mountaineers, but you have like Killjoy mollies, you have Viper mollies, you have shock darts, you have sonar, you have flashes and stuff. You just have so much stuff that you can just then throw onto site, and I mean, their util usage right now in these past few rounds has really kind of secured these rounds and might really give the Mountaineers a chance in even scenarios.
Using their util to like the best advantage you possibly could. I mean, right now, if I'm somebody who has to defend A, you were in the trenches. These A hits have been fast. They have been lethal so far. Excite not quite on target there. Renz once again coming in and just doing what a duelist should do. Killing everyone on site, gaining the space
Spike planted.
with their ultimate. And that's going to be another disadvantaged site retake for the Mountaineers. Probably their 6th so far. And once again with disadvantaged weapons.
Last player
example.
standing.
Make it twice. Make it 3. Flawless victory for Maryville. Once again, 10-0 now here on the half. Looking to close this thing out 12-0. Most possibly, if this round doesn't go the way Mountaineers, it will look like that.
I do not remember the last time I saw
Go, go, go.
a 12-0 half at NACE.
It's been a while.
I
I've seen
don't know
I've
if I've
seen an
ever seen
11. I've seen an 11-1.
Yes, I've seen 11 a couple times. I've seen 10. Obviously 9 we saw just last week. We've seen 9 quite a bit this semester actually. 12 though is a rare sight to see. The Mountaineers can't get 12-0 on your very first half. I mean, just the message that sends for the rest of the match. You know, in the first half, they can't take a single round. Sight gets some poke there, but look at the speed. Look at the
Oh my
speed.
goodness. Blind makes it an issue. Ren's getting a little bit too deep. Nace will take him down, but Nace will get traded out immediately after by Shondex. And this A hit, once again,
Spike
so
planted.
well executed, so well coordinated. Ooh, Leone, almost with some timing there on a heaven. But just, I mean, this round is a must-win for Mountaineers. So not forced into another force next round. Shondex finding his 3rd will get taken out, and wow, make it 4 for him in the rounds. 11-0. Another A attack, another A
Last
win.
round before the switch.
Mountaineers now forced into a force. 2 Phantoms to their name, though. 2 Guardians and a Stinger. Not too bad to scrape together.
4 ultimates as well. I mean, obviously, it's going to be a no-hold-bar round. It's going to use everything left in the tank to try and just get one, just for your brain.
Yeah.
Just for something.
Quick feet.
Just to
quick
prove that you
trigger.
can win around here on Haven Defense.
Gotta
It
go.
might just be that defense might just be the team script on it all season.
Something has got to come through here. You know, I mean, this is
And it's just,
wow.
I think it was only 1 round this whole half where they had numbers.
Maybe two
Where they
opening
got the
kills we
first
saw.
blood.
I don't know.
I know
it's
Gut
very-
got 1, but I can't recall if any other happened. They might have gotten another one earlier, but
Good take there by Leone. Getting the upgrade. Get a little bit too greedy though, and he will go down.
Last player standing.
Day defender Excite falls. And this is just, I mean, this has been tough so far for the Mountaineers. Good shot by Angie. And that's going to be it. A 12-0 half already here. Match point.
Switching sides. Match point.
I mean, it's a 12-0 half. Write it down. You're not going to see it very often. Now, can the Mountaineers save themselves from the embarrassment of getting 13-0'd? Just one pistol round can separate it. At least you can kind of like give yourself something to go into Corrode.
Yeah.
Where, I mean, Corrode is just, I mean, I talked about how I liked Haven because this is a comp that they're just so comfortable on collectively. Corrode is a map where they've changed their comp every single week.
Yes, and that's going to be something that's going to be most likely exploited on Corrode because we're seeing Maryville. I mean, they had the Mountaineers. Every single move is documented. It's, you know, there's 8 databases on it right now, and it's like they cannot do anything without being absolutely slaughtered in the process. Maryville's definitely done their film work. It's showing out here.
Silence.
Big shot there by Floric. And that is already a man advantage here going to Maryville before this has even really started. Maryville looking to do a flawless map here on Haven to move on swiftly over to Corrode.
Right here.
Walking absolutely now on to B. It's probably been their least hit site so far, only two or three times. A bit harder to hit.
You can just see the difference in pace that these two teams are playing with. The Mountaineers are trying to take this so slowly, but Maryville is just kind of taking these aim duels, and they've not lost many aim duels all map. So
No.
That's done.
Big shots there.
30
Once again,
seconds
Giza
left.
finds one with the Sheriff. The Mountaineers trying to go through B over onto A, but they found out.
Wow.
Excite though, getting down one. Not a lot of health to work with here
Last
from
player
Leone.
standing.
Revealing
And he will
area.
get down to the process. Excite kind of the same boat.
Defenders win.
He's down two, and there's a 13-0 on here on Haven, and now heading on to Corrode. I am not looking too confident.
yeah, that's a good point from Prod. We went from a 40-round game to a 13-round game.
Yeah.
Well, I think we both picked them to beat. I think we both picked them to win Haven.
We did. We did indeed.
That's the most wrong either of us have ever been in our careers.
Yeah, technically, we were wrong by 13 rounds.
By 13 rounds.
So
yeah.
that's uncommon.
Yeah, it doesn't happen often.
No, it does not. Yeah, quite the difference in mental here from last week to this week. Maybe, it's like a yin and yang. They have to like balance each other out. If you're gonna get that super long game, you gotta get the super short one. Balance out the payroll.
Of course. Well, I mean, at least we're gonna get to watch Excite on Chamber.
That's true. That's a one positive here. We get to at least enjoy it.
We'll head into Pistol Round. It'll be a Headhunter masterclass, and all of a sudden the Mountaineers are right back in it. But until then, I think we're gonna head to a quick break before we start Map 2 on Corrode in just a few minutes.
I've been trying to find my way back home. And Lord just gave me a sign. 'Cause I've been fighting with my soul. I know I'll get better. I know I'll get better. Just give me some time. I'll get better. I know I'll get better. Just give me some time.
Hello, you guys. We're back here on Corrode. We have Excite on Chamber. Oh my goodness, Christmas came early. I like
Sage?
that. I like.
Is
Oh,
this bait?
Sage could be
Is this
insane.
bait?
Maybe see the play there is you get your ult, and then when Excite goes down, you just res him, and then he's back.
The
in
entire
fight.
game plan has to be like Excite getting as many kills as possible.
Just kind of like a pocket, like a pocket mercy, but you just kind of sit there and wait for them to die, and then you just res.
So the finish was short lived.
Yes, okay. Probably for good measure. The defense was really bad last time, and I think that was due to that double initiator, double smoke, duelist combo. That was not the play on defense at all. Especially when your defense is already kind of lacking on Corrode. Making it even harder on yourself is probably not the play. But I liked the idea to begin with. It just didn't work, so that's fine. You
And
just got to pivot.
That might be at the front of their mind right now. It looks like they're going to lock in double Senti instead.
I like double Senti. Yeah, I think that double Senti and then just have one initiator, one smoke, one duelist. I think that's probably a better play here on
And
Corrode.
they're going to run the Phoenix.
Wow.
So WVU may have inspired Maryville. Look at that.
Yeah,
Now,
as one does.
I guess Maryville watched the first half of their game on this map last week, but then didn't watch the second half and just assumed that they won.
Yeah, most likely. We are going to see Sage though coming in.
Yep.
So that'll be interesting.
So
I haven't seen that
it's
yet.
Only Chamber in terms of agent matchups for both teams. Which is,
I would love to
mean,
see a chamber matchup. Mid. Just
Yeah.
both chambers
Yeah,
top
yeah.
ult,
Every
peek mid,
single round.
see what happens.
And going from a map like Haven, where it was literally the exact same count for both teams, now we're really shaking up the snow globe.
Yeah. Ooh, and they are defending first. Our information was false. Mountaineers on their defense. So we're going to get to see how this defense has improved here, hopefully, immediately. Or we're going to see another
the
11
Mountaineers are
12.5.
attacking.
12.5. Huh?
The Mountaineers are attacking. Real news.
What?
Yeah. Look at the Sage about to walk into mid.
Oh. Wait, am I bugging earlier? Did I not just see Sova in the attack? Yeah, we're losing it. You know what, man? I don't know.
Ding's getting hyper aggressive early.
And there goes down the Phoenix.
They got a first kill.
You're allowed to see it on the pistol round as well. Huge opener. Hearing the pistol from Dinks. Exactly what you want to see out of your waylay. Mountaineers going to be choosing to walk up slowly through mid, making their way. Silver getting a lot of space. Chamber headhunter shots ring out. More like a leg hunter there, though. A lot of damage. Not much else. And a full side take here, coming from Mountaineers. Leone getting that plant down in the same spot that he defused last week to win it all. Renz gets one and gets traded. Headhunter still active and online for Sean Dex.
Shock dart.
And most likely Excite as well.
Down.
Rough.
Or good game since they're on Dinks. On Sean and Leone as well. Even it out, but Guck through the smoke again. Guck has a sixth sense. Sean Dex though, finding Excite now 2v2. Not a lot of time to work with here. Leone with the frenzy. Headhunter, does it have two shots in it? One, there's one, Sean Dex.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my, wow, that was insane. I don't know if he has the time though. Not looking like it. Beautiful clutch by Sean Dex on the 2 kills, but cannot find the defuse.
And the Mountaineers finally went around, and it's because they kind of took the Maryville approach that round, got on the site fast, got that bomb down quick, even though Sean was able to find those final couple kills. Didn't matter, his time was on the side of the Mountaineers. Finally, the ball bouncing in the right way for this WVU team is going to pick up their first round win of the match in map 2.
Yep.
And also the first round win of the match, period. So now they're going to have Guardians, Bucky's, a weird kind of buy. They do have that Outlaw, which we saw Maryville have so much success with in the hands of Excite here. Maryville, obviously, just some upgraded pistols, and that'll be all.
Oh my goodness. Guck taking it down. Defeating the middle finger of that ult orb. Big play there. Ooh, but Excite out chambering Sean Dex.
Doing a thing.
That is the ideal thing in the kill feed right now. And we're going to see another very quick hit over on A. Dinks finding another one with Spectre. There's now full side control, 4v2. Bomb will go down in due time.
Last player standing.
Another one from Dinks. And that'll be a nice cleanup. Mountaineers taking 2 rounds immediately here. And like you said, kind of using that Maryville approach, just getting on site super quick. Just kind of like blitzing the entire time.
And we only got to see one attacking round last map, but the Mountaineers took it really, really slowly. And Maryville was just kind of able to pick them off one at a time as they just kind of like worked up and kind of played a little bit towards A and then kind of went all the way back towards B, but still just a complete pace switch for this Mountaineer team. They are getting very active early in these rounds, and the kills are coming their way. It's 2 rounds in a row here where they've been able to kind of find that opening one, which they couldn't do at all last time.
Yeah.
You lose.
Oh my
Again.
goodness, Excite. Insane plays. Oh, shotgun shot. Almost landing. That could have been gnarly. Sadly, we won't get to see it here. Mountaineers starting off hot here on this anti-eco. Or this Sean Dex almost getting one. Gets the body tap, leads him at 10 health. Sean Dex though, leaving the telltale. Back now into a 4v4. Mountaineers kind of like playing this super slow. We kind of saw them going so quickly those first 2 rounds, but now here in round 3, so much slower.
Maybe for a push-up here through A, just waiting to see if Maryville gets a little bit impatient. Sean, as you mentioned, on 10 HP after Excite, was able to find that one pot shot with the Outlaw. So they do have the health advantage here, although obviously guns not in their favor. Looks like it is going to be a B execute.
30 seconds
Yeah,
left.
we're kind of seeing it already here. Thing's going to go down. Big spray there coming
Spike
in.
down, B.
All up to 2 Mountaineers now. Nice shot by 7. Sean X only 10 HP. Walls on deny a little bit of time. And Sean X now looking to go around.
1 enemy remaining.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a great shot from
Wow.
A77. And now it's just Shauna's.
One bullet will put him down immediately. And he put some heads. No, he cannot. What a beautiful
4-piece.
shot from
The
A7.
Bandit. We've seen more and more of the Bandit as I think people have kind of gotten more used to it, gotten better with that gun. It seems to be very, very strong.
100%.
A77 obviously put on the clinic the 4-piece for him, and now it's just a complete flip of the script here. The Mountaineers got their first shot here on attack, and they're going to win the first 3. And Maryville's now going to be forced into that save. It's going to be one Marshall and to Chloric, a couple of shares, but the Mountaineers now have a chance to go up 4-0. Now, there's a 0.1% chance that we go 13-0, 13-0 in the first 2 maps.
Yeah, I mean, that would be.
It is technically
history.
possible, and I'm mentioning it just because it is 3-0. But
Oh my goodness. Bloodbath there between Excite and
You
AG.
will not kill my ally.
And there it is. There's that res coming in onto Excite. Mentioned earlier. That's the strat. That's the play. Thanks. Active with a waylay. Getting in and getting. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Somehow. While Paranoid still gets to 2. Make it 3 from Ainge before going down. Going down swinging right there. Now
Spike
all to
planted.
Shondex and Giza. The stage wall being very annoying right now for this retake.
we're seeing the value of Sage come out in this game pretty early.
Last player standing.
Wow.
The walls, and I mean, that res really
Can't
kind of
use
flipped the chart,
healing.
even with that burst there from Ains. We're able to withstand that, and now a 3v1 with just Shaunas with the head under. I imagine his main priority here is at least to die and probably get one to at least get the final orb.
You were
Will die. His ult will be available for next
I
round, but
am a
877 right in the hot streak. 6 kills in the past 2 rounds for 877 on the Sage. Now the Mountaineers.
Anyone
Started to
feeling
click.
generous? Teşekkürler.
And it's going to
Thank
be
you.
another early op here. Excite putting it all on the line here.
That worked.
5,000 credits, just 150 left over. But obviously Chamber in the op, like bread and butter.
Oh, yeah. PB&J, bread and butter, Dinks and whiffing.
That's a good
Dinks,
spot.
sorry. Excite. Dinks straight. Just got a stray there. I'm so sorry.
That's
Horrible for me.
this is why Duck thinks that we hate them.
This is why, yeah. They do have a superstition that we
They
hate
have a
them, which is
mole
very
somewhere.
untrue. We
Someone in
love
chat
them.
is snitching.
There's a mole inside WVU, 100%. We are into the Odin from Chloric here. Usually actually a role for Excite a lot of times on the Odin Sova here on Corrode. But he is on Chamber. Slow attack here. Not taking a lot of space as of now. Ren's only on 10
Fall back
HP.
here.
Another push out here from Mountaineers. Doing another A hit.
Your fear.
Another one, a couple rounds. Fatal gonna come through. Finds a bit of value on the 2 players. Sova Dart and Sova Ult come out. Not finding
And
anything though.
So low already.
Angie and Ren's just kind of chilling on side right now.
Needing the break.
Ren's not a lot of health. Angie gonna go down. Gonna throw his far right. Yes, he will. Leone
30 seconds left.
taking down the player, just kind of sitting on that right side corner.
Spike planted.
And we'll get the plan down as well. John Dax, Chloric, Giza. A large gun discrepancy between all 3. Shondex. Beautiful shot by Excite. Another operator is waiting on the other side of that wall, though. Bit of an op duel coming out from both these players right now. And it'll be a really hard thing to retake here for Maryville. They might elect to just kind of give up, save their guns. Going around 6, a little bit more well prepared.
Shondas was able to grab the Odin off the ground, so certainly a high value weapon that he'd like to get out of this round with. Didn't get to do much with his ult, I believe, just shot maybe once or twice, didn't find any Mountaineer players, and the Mountaineers are going to walk out with all 5 still there. Excite's still going to have that op. What a turnaround.
Oh, yeah. I mean, literally the perfect turnaround here. That's going to be a timeout already coming through, and this is literally the... I mean, it's been a complete 180 here for both these teams here in Corrode, something I didn't really expect. Corrode's been a odd spot for this team so far, but so far here in map 2,
it's
they're looking
been
good.
an odd spot in the fact that it hasn't been consistent at all. But at the same time, it hasn't been consistently bad. So, like, this is kind of like...
I mean, their attack has been really good.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. I mean, but I mean, even against UTD, it wasn't 5-0 good. I believe they'd already lost like a round or 2. I think they lost pistol round against UTD, so that, I mean, that might explain it right there. But I mean, Now it's going to be Maryville once again. Going to be forced on an awkward buy here. The timeout's going to come through from MCE, trying to fix something up. They do have the Astra Wall available, which is extremely really helpful for retakes, obviously. So, I mean, they're going to have some stuff to work with here. But if the Mountaineers can just kind of keep winning these early gunfights, it really just kind of has been on Haven every single time there's only a gunfight, Maryville won. And now it's completely flopped. The Mountaineers are finding these early headshots, similar to how Maryville was again on Haven. So, I mean, sometimes it is just as simple as getting one of those early picks and being able to execute a 4v5. And they're doing a really good job of that right now. And I do think, again, the stage, a bit of an unorthodox pick. You're not going to see it a ton, but it's been working out really well for them.
Oh, yeah. I think it's found some solid value here so far. Honestly, in a lot of these side holds. You get that bomb down, try to deny as time as possible. Excite, still with that operator. Found a nice hit last time around. Smart play there. Sean Knight's able to get out after getting blinded. Thanks, not giving too much information. Nunner is kind of being held pretty well here over on A.
So smart not to force that. You
Yes.
can see the rotations came back from Maryville. 3 on site now. And the Mountaineers might be able to get active here over towards mid.
Could be a huge play by Giza though. If he's able to find 1, maybe 2, and then get out. Getting out quicker though.
Now it's going to be 4 over there towards A. Giza is going to double back.
Watch out!
Play coming through. Shondex will go down in the process. He's gonna blind himself, and Excite will take him down. Not good. Guck gets caught lacking there.
Guck was able to find 1.
30
Is
seconds
not able to get
left.
out with his life. Now the Mountaineers, another man advantage. And they know
Spike
they have
down
information
A.
as well.
Oh,
Last
goodness.
player
And-
standing.
Oh my
And-
goodness, Angie. Only 1 player left. It's gonna be Dinks. And then
Wow.
it's gonna be Excite will go down. The first round for Maryville.
And that
So
is
far,
what the
great.
Mountaineers were lacking on Haven. On Haven was just kind of their ability to kind of like get a quick 3 or 4 kills and pull around out of the fire. We saw Ainge able to do it there. And now Maryville with a little bit more pep in their step as they're going to head back here. It's going to be an op in the hands of Shondex. Another Odin back with Chloric. It's the Odin in that Sova combo. It's won plenty of majors.
Oh yeah.
But now the Excite op as well. Coming through with that chamber ult. The op.
Went Excite's way earlier on. What happened here once again? Mountaineers are going to have to take a lot of rounds here on attack if they want a chance on defense, most likely. They are running double Sinti, though, so that's something that's going to be, you know, very interesting. That should help their attack or their defense a little bit more when the time does come around. Exciting, a bit of an odd scenario over on A against that Astra. Ainge just kind of lying in wait. Blind comes out mid.
Really slow approach here from the Mountaineers. Taking their time. We saw how aggressive they were early in this game, and now they'd be executed here with that Waylay ult.
Doing
Decides
a
not to
thing.
pop it yet.
Getting active here. Maybe Dinks once again. Always Dinks.
Spike down B.
A7 though will go
30
down.
seconds left.
Take teleport.
That wall now no longer in the pocket. Excite though taking down Shondex. Huge pick coming through there. Guck TP's up in the smoke. Catches Ren's off guard. Leona now down with the plant. And Maryville, and a similar scenario to WVU. Last round on Haven where they're constantly in scenarios here. They have to retake the man disadvantage.
Slowing them down.
Ainge peeking over on mid. Hit with a little bit of util. Thanks.
Plays it
Wisely
safe.
backing
I
up.
like that.
No need right now to really play anything super fast. Guck though getting caught off guard. Odin spray coming in. Beautiful shot by Ainge. Well, time winding down. I don't know if Maryville really can do much here. Ainge picks up the op. And they're going to elect just to back up. Get out of there. Another round win. But they will lose the operator in the process.
Ainge picked it up.
Oh, yeah, he did. Never mind.
So it'll go back in the hands of Shondex, although he has not had much success against the op of Excite, who's really come alive here on Chamber. We know how much he likes to play this character. We know how comfortable he feels on it.
Checking the
Taking his
situation.
aim duels with the Headhunter with the op.
That'll work.
Oozes confidence. Now the Mountaineers are really starting to play with it. 6-1. Starting off this map too. Again,
going up
such a good job of completely flipping the script from just the abhorrent disaster that was Haven. But
Yeah.
fighting back now, Maryville does have 3 ults here available.
Oh my goodness. What a shot. Beautiful play there by Excite. Once again. Man advantage going the way of the Mountaineers early on.
That's one of those like old simple shots.
Oh, yeah.
That's dirty.
Not much you can really do there. I mean, you have to juggle peek for information. Just sadly. Almost another insane shot there. James making up a lot of space. Angel comes down. Oh, what a shot there from Ainge, though.
He always
Last
gets us.
player standing.
Oh my goodness.
Spike down,
Ren
B.
somehow gets a nice spray transferring onto 2 Mountaineers, and now it's all up to Shondex with that operator. Excite, though, has one too.
I mean, retaking with an op, however, especially against smokes, is just so tough. And Excite already has this Excite line right down, and he's going to win the op duel once more. Excite really playing well, back on maybe his favorite character. 9-4. Duck is 9-2. All the Mountaineers coming alive. 2 ults here readily available. Got that Fade ult as well, and then nothing committed there from Maryville in terms of ultimates, but now the money situation is going to become a little bit too much for them. They are going to have to save. The Mountaineers are still in such a good spot. I cannot wait to see how this game ends up 13-11.
It'll happen somehow. Thanks getting out of him
Oh,
immediately. Oh
wow.
my goodness, the shorty. What a
Got
play.
one. Can't believe he got one. Can't believe he didn't just dip.
Honestly, yeah, me too. He just committed to that, and I respect it.
But now he drops a Vandal for the side of Maryville.
I have the spike. Drop the spike.
He's going to double back.
Possibly. URL's going to come in from Renz. Trying to get a little bit of intel. Excite.
The Yoru comes out, but he's not able to find much with it.
Oh
And
my
Excite
goodness.
is going to take him out.
That's insane work by Excite with the op. Popping off so far here on Corrode. This chamber pick was definitely the smart one. He's lying in wait. Can't find anything.
Face your
Right now, I believe, I think, Maryville most likely thought the hit was going to come over onto A.
Showman TP maybe. Yep, it is going to be into heaven.
Good play here, 100%. They are going to be wise to it, though. What a
Spotted.
shot.
Spike down, B.
Make it 3 right now. Excite, though, a little bit too far. What a thrifty from Maryville. A much-needed comeback win off the back of Giza.
And what's been the consistent factor for both of these Maryville round wins? It's been a 4K. That time from Giza, his only kills of the entire map
What a way to
were
start.
all in that round. And obviously, just a few rounds ago, it was Ainge picking up 4 on his own, and that's really kind of been Maryville's only chance at taking home some of these rounds is with individual spectacular play. The Mountaineers have done a really good job of kind of building themselves a lead early, getting these early picks, but they weren't able to do it all in Haven. Able to try to, just make the best out of capitalizing those situations, and Maryville has kind of done good to win some of those rounds, but obviously still the beginning of these rounds is going to be so crucial for them to try to find a way to get back into this game.
Oh,
A lot of work.
Beautiful shot. Dance going down immediately. Shondex doing what excites me so far. Another one coming through. A lot of util being dumped on him right now, with none of it really finding its mark. Make it 3. Shondex
enemy
on a
remaining.
roll.
Spike down, A.
Haynes finds the nice refrag there. Exciting, a little bit of damage will go down eventually, and that's going to be 7-3 now. Maryville making a nice comeback.
Yeah, and they are going to take a timeout here. I'm not surprised. I don't think this team is super confident right now in their ability to play defense on this map, so I think they want to try and secure these last 2 rounds. Probably put in as much as you possibly can to try and get to a 9-3 here. And, I mean, we saw that 9-3 wasn't even enough to beat UTD
Yeah.
in regulation, so mean, we really don't know how defense is going to look. I think that is why they opted to go for double Senti, so they do have an easier time on defense, just, you know, compositional wise, because obviously the double duelist, double smokes just isn't going to cut it on defense. So I really think it is going to kind of be an all hands on deck here. Try and get to 9. This half was looking so good. If Maryville can come back and make it, you know, win the last 4, make it 7-5, all of a sudden momentum starting to shift back over to the team in red.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what is discussed during this timeout, what changes are looking to be made. I'm honestly surprised at how many isolated 1v1s they were giving Sean Dex with that operator. You know, we didn't really see any, you know, double wide swings or much of, you know, any that was, you know, 1-by-1 really just kind of feeding a little bit there, and forcing that angle as well. So maybe not, you know, looking forward to change something there with Sean Daxton's operator, him being the wild card right now.
Standing ahead.
Mountaineers have res up once when we saw him before, and that was that last round that they got to use it. Onyx side really swung that round, so such a high impact ult.
Flash.
Another flash coming out here. We saw this happen earlier on. Giza had that 4K earlier. Had a bit of a quiet Phoenix game, though, outside of that round. Been trying to have a presence on mid, but has not been working in his favor so far. Niners playing this decently slow, as they've been doing these last 5 or 6 rounds, contrary to what they did the pistol, which is very quick. Ainge popping that star, trying to deny any walk up, any intel for WVU. Come out.
Be right back.
They're gonna know Ash is there. Go force him to rotate out. Think so. Gonna go
30
hunting.
seconds left.
Gonna gain some space. Only half a minute left here for Mountaineers. Dinks. Ooh.
There.
Good play there to get out of there. 2 Maryville players just swinging out. Not what you want to see. Most likely gonna go down on site. This is about to be a bloodbath as almost every Maryville player is on this site right now. With barely any time to really work with Mountaineers, though.
10 seconds
Running
left.
out. Ainge gonna find one. The Fraser gonna have to come through. Plant now. There's one player still laying in the smoke.
Spike
And
down
the spike
A.
player gets killed, and that's going to be it. Wow. The Mountaineers took too much time. Wow.
Honestly, it just took so much time and then really
Last
didn't
round
get
in
that
the half.
aggressive on the side. I think they thought they had the site cleared. Still a player, though, lurking in the smoke. And a good play by him just to, you know, peek out, get the diffuser.
Well, it
save the
was
round.
just it's an excellent bait. You have 2 players sitting in smoke. You have one kind of, you know, swing out and die. You think, all right, smoke's clear, site's clear. At least this part of site is clear. You're never going to expect a second player in the smoke there when you just killed one in it. So, I mean,
Does anyone
it's just
have
well
fun?
played there for Maryville. And now
we go.
the Mountaineers are going to be playing with Buckies and Guardians here to try and get themselves to 8. Maryville's going to have everything that they need here to make a heroic comeback here on this half.
Yeah, nice shot there by Excite. Almost getting something going. There's that operator still online, and there it is. 10 on the Phoenix ult. Dinks gets one there, as well as Sean Dex. Oh! Slight whiff. Sage Wall's gonna come up. Red's gonna come out. And this is a humongous round so far! Somehow gonna go down in the process, though. Site was not cleared like they thought. But Ainge is the last remaining Maryville player, and the bomb is gonna be down. So it's looking like an 8-4 half, which is pretty good when you're running double Senti.
I mean, it was just, is he going to check this corner? Yes, he will, but it won't matter. Dinks finds the head of Ainge, and the Mountaineers, here we go, look at that. It was the ult dump of all ult
Switching
dumps.
sides.
I believe they,
Yeah,
4
that was a
ults got
lot.
popped on that site. The side of the Mountaineers, obviously, end of the half, not mattering, spare no expense, and they are able to get towards 8. So, 8-4 half against a team like Maryville, obviously very, very strong looking, and obviously much better compared to Haven. But now you're back on defense. You switched up your comp so you would have an easier time on defense, and even though you had switched it, Herd and Scrims still didn't look great. So now how are the Mountaineers going to kind of change their approach here? And I'm interested to see, is Maryville going to stick with that blazing pace that we saw from them use on
I
Haven?
think they will. I mean, that was so lethal on Haven. I think, especially here in the pistol round, they're going to be just rifling down over on A. It's going to be very, very quick. And Excite, looking to find a little bit of value as a head on here, possibly, is forced to get out after he's scanned.
They are
Yeah,
going
and
fast.
here they go. Just so quickly, Ren's going to find one onto Excite. Just getting gunned down. That's going to be full side control already. Well, almost. Mountaineers are able to rotate back. Trying to play over on DQs. Dinks finds one. Nice shot by Ren. Going to get 2 nice shots.
Wow.
Wow. And now that is in the side control court. Get the bomb down. Mountaineers stuck in a 2v4 post-plan scenario. Let's try to retake this. Slower, we're going to come out. Try to isolate this Maryville squad.
For you.
There's just not much they're really
It's
going to
just-
be able to do right now.
The pistol aim gods, the Mountaineers can't beat.
Nice shot there that they are able to isolate it. Almost a nice jump kill, but Maryville cleaning up and winning the round. We are going to see that
Don't worry,
blitzing
Kelly. No worries.
style here on attack. I think it's going to be proving to be on an already very shaky defense of the Mountaineers. It's going to be really hard for them to play that fast.
The Outlaw coming back out.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably won Maryville for the first 6 rounds on the first half of Haven. It was just, it seemed like every single round it was getting 1 or 2 picks. So actually the Outlaw looks like it might
Time to
be
work.
sold. Ainge not going to commit to it quite yet. I'd be surprised if he doesn't buy anything. Just has the ghost in hand right now. But yeah, sticking with it.
Is that? I thought it was real for a second there. I didn't see the other Euro outline. I was like, there's no way we're getting this out right now here from Maryville. Caught me a little off guard. But no, we're not seeing that. Shenanigans from Ren's.
Put.
It's looking like a big change in pace here. Excite, nice shot on the Shondex. Headhunter is hunting. This is so slow in comparison to how we saw last game, even with the gun advantage. Oh my goodness, Ren's.
Timing.
Beautiful timing. They're on a Guck. But just
Shot
right
there
click
from
there.
Leone.
From Leone. Gun gets picked back up from Ainge. Laurel comes out as well here. Shots almost landing there, so very close. Pistol's just so
Spike
difficult
down,
sometimes.
B.
2v2 now. As Giza finds the equalizer with the Bulldog. Giza also going to get the plant down.
Spike planted.
Marshall here in the hands of Excite.
One enemy remaining.
Beautiful shot. Beautiful shots. Oh my goodness, Excite. Wow.
Gun here.
2 nice shots. 2 clean kills. And the Mountaineers take this round 2
Thrifty.
on a very nice
A 3
thrifty.
piece there from Excited.
the guns.
Mountaineers going to win a thrifty.
That's a
Taking
huge
control
round
of the
win.
anti-eco.
Huge round win there.
Absolutely. Cannot be
Out of charges.
cannot be overstated how important that round is going to be for the Mountaineers. Excited 16-9 on the game. It really just does seem like he gets on Chamber and a new beast awakens with him.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do
69.
love the Excite on Chamber strat. It's been
That's not ready.
very welcome so far.
Teleport's ready.
Like that play too. Like these just little spots, little off angles that, you know, teams aren't used to checking, that you can really kind of get in with something like Chamber and Jet. It can be so tough to prepare for.
Hey.
You can see Guk did spot him. Guk right now. Trying to play this backside. You know, deny as much time with these smokes as he possibly can. And I'm very honestly surprised we're not seeing a fast attack we saw in that first round by Maryville. Obviously, you know, on the pistol, you're a lot of times looking to play a bit faster than usual.
It really seemed like both teams had a lot of success going really quick, and then
Yeah.
they both kind of got away from it.
I agree. I think, you know, I don't know if we're going to see that whenever it's a full rifle from both these teams later on. Oh my goodness, so much there for Dinks. Leone picks up one of the Shondex. Finally, an opening kill so deeply into this round. This off angle might prove to be really, really weird here, and it will be. Excite finds one, almost find another one. The swing out, Dinks! A flawless! Wow! 10-5, now the Mountaineers are clicking here.
Wow. I mean, we talk about how inconsistent they are in Crow. We talk about how inconsistent they are in between halves, but the Mountaineers are putting together a pretty perfect map right now. Now, Maryville gonna have guns in hand once again. The Mountaineers obviously still three rounds away. Still a lot of work to do, but the confidence right now is soaring for this team. It's gonna be an off and an Odin in the hands of them as well.
You're dead.
And again, it's gonna be Guck in this spot this time. Oh my
I
goodness,
doubt
he
they
might
expect
find
him to
something
be
great.
sitting there in the smoke. That
He
could be
might find
insane.
something great.
Shadows traveling.
He's been spotted. He's gonna have to back out.
Stay in sight.
Blind comes out. They're
Spike
going to stick that
planted.
defuse, and what a shot there by Renz, taking down Guck, the sole defender over on A. Niners now full rotating over, and look at this potential here. This could be huge, but no.
Back in a
The
flash.
elimination. Back now to before. It's been a struggle. These retakes have been very hard here for the Mountaineers so far. A trade comes out. Not a lot of time to work with. They're gonna have to go really fast.
They are. The headhunters out from Excite.
Oh my goodness! Excite, what a flick!
Last player standing.
Almost looked like it, but will be everyone on Maryville fallen, so no gun's going to be saved across rounds, but it's kind of like Guck just got caught, a man alone on an island there. As that time, Maryville once again went fast. We talked about, I mean, both these teams when they've gone fast on attack, it seems like it's been so successful for them. We saw Maryville just immediately take sight. The Mountaineers were not ready. Guck tried to just kind of swing and take one out with him, but not able to find it. It was a couple really good shots from Renz as well that round to really secure it for Maryville. And now Mountaineers still going to have a full buy here and Excite once again
next?
with his ult.
Phoenix Flash might force him to back up here though, and it will.
Not the spike. I'm back.
Big side take coming in here now. Your ult with a lot of space.
It's fast again.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them kind of get away from this a little bit, but now we're seeing it come back. And I do like it. Maryville's found a lot of success so far with this very fast strategy. Oh, goodness, Excite. Poor stop with the shorty. Put in a very awkward scenario because of it. Ren's playing this close try. I believe it's a crossfire set up here for Maryville right now. So ult's gonna come out.
One down.
Nice shot there. There was no crossfire. Nothing was to be found. Giza finds one to Leone. Once again, not a lot of time for Mountaineers where they work with here. Guck gets another one. But time winding down, Mountaineers are gonna be forced to back up and take this loss. Maryville crawling their way back into this match, round by round right now.
We knew it was going to be close. Maryville now cutting the deficit back down to 3. Dinks is going to take him out. So Chloric can't quite find the last second frag. Dinks, the spray comes through first, and now it's going to be kind of awkward here for the Mountaineers. They are going to commit. Excite's going to recommit again with a Vandal. Dinks does have enough to buy a teammate, and he will. So with the sole exception of Ace with the Guardian and the Light Shield, it's going to be full buy here once again for the Mountaineers. Not a ton of ults to use, but obviously with that res, we've seen how important it's been in every single round it's been used.
Oh yeah. Been very important round by round. Dinks' ult as well has found a good amount of success. Niners looking to go. Only 3 rounds
Imagine
left
it's
for them
just
to win
Renz.
this. Excite gets the opening frag. It's been timeless so far. Dinks electing to leave and get out. Good out here with the man advantage, the Mountaineers.
I might be crazy. I think that was not a clone.
See, I said that earlier too. I don't know what's been going on with
Well,
that.
if you see the red X on the minimap is right where that clone was. I don't think that was a clone. I think he
You're
tried to do the
truly
fake.
Seeing the thing here, this is insane. The Euro shenanigans are coming out from Maryville.
Going out.
Now that they're down. Played all coming through. Dink's gonna find one. Getting aggressive. Oh, the ultimate catching him off guard there. Oh my goodness, Age. Wow.
It's just ridiculous.
Just really bad timing, but once again, there, bad timing.
Down A.
Leone
Remaining.
finds two.
30
One more
seconds
player
left.
here from Maryville on site. 1v1ing here. Shondex. Pistol comes out.
It's a great shot from Shonix, but it's not going to be enough. Excite's going to find the last, and the Mountaineers get to 11. I would love to. I think it was Guck that killed him. I'd love to ask him if that was a clone or not. I don't think it was a clone. The red X is right where that clone was.
I have no clue. It's a really good question.
Wow. I think he actually tried it. That is absurd, but it's not going to work out from his Renz falls early in that round. And now, Mountaineers cutting it down. Only 2 rounds remaining to get to that hollowed 13th. 2 ults here
want to
available as
play?
Shondex will
Let's
pop his
play.
ult early. Excite will have to TP out.
Joke's over. You're dead.
A lot of aggression coming in here already. It's very fast hit.
It's a shot from A77.
Oh my
A77.
goodness, just beaming right now. Taking down one ult from the Phoenix and an actual player in the process. Chloric now at the plant
Spike
on the
planted.
side. Mountaineers looking for a nice retake. They have a good enough to work with here. And it's still even at 4v4. Molly comes out from Phoenix, trying to deny a little bit of time.
I'll find you.
Spade Eye Shondex, though, just with this op, we're going to be so very, very lethal. Jumping up now down on the low ground, then Chloric
Last player
takes
standing.
quick work of 2 Mountaineer players. A7 trying to fight and scrap his way over to the bomb, but he's completely surrounded.
There's just nothing
do
he
there.
can do. Absolutely not. Shondex gonna find 3 with the chamber ult. I don't think that, I mean, just a free op. Seems
Yeah,
pretty
literally.
good. Seems pretty good. Now the Mountaineers still just holding on to that 1 stage res. I mean, you gotta think, I mean, if you're the Mountaineers now, you're not guaranteed to get another A77 ult after this one, so I'm not surprised that they are gonna try and save it for like the perfect time to use it.
Yeah.
At this point, Age and Excite going blow for blow right now. 20 kills apiece from each of them as the Mountaineers are going to be forced to save. Excite tries, but no. Giza.
Big opener there from Maryville, but I like the aggression from Excite. You know, not a lot to lose this round. You don't have much. It's just going down immediately. Dinks has that Bucky. We've seen some shenanigans beforehand with that. Ooh. Outlaw coming back here from Maryville. It was crucial in their Haven win earlier on. Now making this return here once again, make it 2 kills from Shondex.
A77 was able to find one as well. He is low. He's finding a lot of... He's tagging quite a
Last
few
player
players, but
standing.
will get ran down and out to 4v1. Dinks with the Bucky. Try and get one as they funnel out here, but it will not come through. Renz with a headshot. And Maryville cuts it back down to 2. 11 and 9 in favor of the Mountaineers here as they will re-equip here. It's going to be another Excite operator. We saw how good he's been in the op duel so far.
I need a drop.
Yeah, I mean, so far it's been all Excite with the operator. Shondex 3 kills behind Excite right now in the chamber. So this is going to be very crucial for both these teams to try to win that op duel, keep that pressure on, as the Mountaineers are only 2 rounds away, but Maryville's been climbing back, you know, cutting that lead down slowly. And they're only 2 rounds away from tying this thing, so both these teams knocking at the door. Huge round for both sides. Maryville not doing super
Doing a thing.
aggressive strats right now. Dinks, though, on the other hand, doing exactly that.
If he can get to this corner,
Bye.
he's going to get out.
Yeah, gotta play that passively. I mean, that is a death trap there. Just so slow. Taking your angles right now, just making sure everything's clear. The runway. Lay it out for you.
You're dead.
So here it comes. Phoenix ult comes out. Your clone as well. A big flash coming through. We'll take down Dinks. Getting so much spacing already, and another one gonna go down. Operator shots ring out of the smoke. We find nobody. Full side control for Maryville. All they have to do is hold this, and they're within 1 round of tying it up and making a comeback here on Corrode. Is it in their blood? 2 flashes available for Renz. It's a good amount of util to work with, especially against an operator. So shutting those lines of sight.
I mean, Mounters just have to save.
Yeah, I think they're just going to save this. I agree.
Just gotta save. Can't afford to drop the operator around like this. Walk out with 2 rifles as well. Maybe, I mean, there's a chance here that Excite can maybe find one on an exit, obviously. Holding the super long sideline with an op. You gotta think anyone that swings him is gonna be dead, but if they double swing this, it could be trouble here for Excite. Looks like there's gonna be 2 here. He's just gonna TP out and he gets hit through the wall.
And that's insanely
Oh
bad.
my goodness. Excite got greedy and the timeout's gonna come through from Churms. Oh man, the Mountaineers are looking so strong, but it's just kind of slowly but surely the deficit's just getting chipped away. And now it is just 1, 10-11. The Mountaineers are not gonna have enough for a full buy here as well. So I mean, Maryville can execute this against a Mountaineer save, but it's gonna be 11-11 with 2 rounds left to play. Mountaineers still have 2 ults. They're gonna be close to pretty much all of them. You can almost reasonably expect that they are going to have all 5 of their ults available at some point in these next 3 rounds. But is that going to be enough? For the side of Maryville, however, Ainge at 2, Shonda's at 2, Giza at 0 in terms of ult orb. So ult economy at least in the hands of the Mountaineers, but they're going to have to capitalize on that if they want a chance. But at this point now, are you just kind of hoping for overtime after a 7-1 start?
You don't hope for overtime here. Like, I mean, you just got to close this out, really. You know, you have not great guns going into this right now, but hopefully, you know, if you're able to save here, maybe get a couple rifles out of the hands of Maryville, take it to an 11-11. The economy's back equal for both sides. So then you just got to close it out. I mean, that's at least the hope. They do. I mean, I kind of have some PTSD on Corrode overtimes. You know, I haven't really healed and recovered from last week.
Yep.
So I'm not ideally looking for that here. You know, I don't want to repeat the pain and struggle that we saw. Wow. Oh my goodness. That clone got demolished by Excite. Sadly, twas a clone.
Wow. That's really unfortunate there from Excite.
Mountaineers, I mean, if they are able to pull off Swifty here, that would be generational. Still on match point. They're going to see the bandit over here from Guk. Able to get the line and get the escape, but Shondex taking on Excite. Bit of a mismatch guns-wise, and it is a bloodbath on site. 8-7 will find one. That is going to be the operator out of the hands now of Maryville.
Last player standing.
And honestly, if I'm, I'd get out of here. I mean, maybe
have
try
the
to take the
rifle.
op, but you have the rifle, so that is all you really need. You're not going to have a 1v4. Looking to maybe get an exit frag. I don't know if they're trying to hunt him down.
Rest.
He's going to find another one, though.
Good shot. Good out.
And he's probably going to run into another one in just a few seconds here. Renz might walk right into him. Oh, but he might get shot in the back. Renz, ace
Wow.
of 7. Doing an excellent job of just taking guns out of the hands of these Maryville players, although they do have plenty of credits left over. But are at least going to force them to spend their money. But it will be
Beautiful.
Chloric picking up that operator. It's going to be 4 in a row and 6 of the last 7 there for Maryville as they have fought all the way back to a even scoreline, 11 apiece. And it's been without kind of their superstar. Ainge hasn't really done anything these past few rounds. I believe I mentioned 4 or 5 rounds ago that Ainge and Excite were both at 20 kills.
Yeah.
They haven't gotten a kill since then.
Yeah.
We can
been
overcome them.
Pretty quiet from both these chamber sides so far in these past couple rounds. Hopefully here, now with Excite and Shondex with operators of their own, one of them can shine bright. Excite looking like him, and it will be so far. Oh my goodness, that could have been insane. Second shot doesn't land. He'll be taken down by the all-aggressive Rens, just walking up.
They're
Taking
already
that
all the
space.
way up through mid.
Yeah,
Be right back.
plant's already going down. We're seeing that super blitzy
Spike planted.
playthrough coming in. Oh my goodness, Sean Dex.
And the Mountaineers commit the res. But he finally misses. And now the Mountaineers do have a player advantage.
Yeah, big res coming in. Very smart. This is a needed retake, but they gotta go fast. They've been playing so slowly on these retakes, and it's really hurt them because they've, gotten the kills, but they're just never really able to get the defuse at the time.
An amazing wall.
Wow, yeah, what a wall.
One enemy remaining.
Big play
The
by
site is
Guk.
cleared.
Now you know exactly who this last player is,
Better luck next. Knock
but it's gonna be Ainge, who's so very good at doing this exact thing here. Oh my god!
Woo-hoo-hoo! I'm too shocked for them.
What?
Match point.
Out comes the Beyblade in celebration, and that is gonna put Maryville on match point. That is holy.
I literally just said that Ainge hadn't done anything in like 5 rounds, and then it does that.
That's insane.
I'm assuming he had some util on the spike, and that's why Guk wasn't able to stick it. Yeah,
Stun.
and he was able to just kind of force the gunfights, and he just won them all. And now he's put his team up for the first time this entire match. The Mountaineers have led for 22 rounds until now.
Wow. Excite getting blinded, but still finding the frag. That's a huge pickup. Mountaineers are going to force this thing into overtime, and they're going to have to do it on the back of their op. Their main guy right now, Excite. Rams walking up, getting one. Leone caught off guard a little bit there, but Yoru almost able to get out. Not in time. Guk finds him.
Taking that back.
Niners back to the advantage. I don't know if they know he's going to walk up, and they will. Ainge, no heroics this time around. Caught looking the other way, and now 4v2. Sean Dex has an op. Excite in the same boat.
30 seconds left.
Excite using that TT immediately to get out.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my goodness, a shot from Dank. Not only one player left. Going to be the lone. Okay, Excite did not swing in time, but it's okay. He got it in the end. And that's going to be an overtime once again. Here,
We're just back to overtime on Corrode.
Oh no.
Overtime.
All roads lead to
And the
Corrode
Mountaineers had a
overtime.
lead earlier on, and now it's overtime. I'm getting, it's, I don't know. I don't like this. It's all too
The
familiar.
good news is they have plenty of practice. There is no team more equipped to play Corrode overtime right now than the Mountaineers. 'Cause
Yeah.
They just played 10 of them.
That's very true. The experience, the overtime Corrode veterans are here to play.
They're already changing up their strategy from last time. Last time they didn't buy a single op, they didn't buy a single Odin for
No.
the entire overtime. And they are going to commit with Excite. The glass cannon is back. And they're back on attack here, which was their much stronger side. Big stack over here towards D-main.
My goodness.
Shot misses.
That could have been a humongous shot. Sadly, did not find its mark. Ren's walking up. I doubt he's going to try to peek Excite here. I mean, that would be
Nice and slow.
not the smartest play, 100%. Oh my goodness. Leone gets one Excite, getting another one. The refrag comes out. So Leone getting his second now of the round. The Mountaineers taking this, and the stage wall will come up. Full side control. What a play by Leone. The IGL 4v2. Ainge had some insane heroics earlier in that 1v3 to force this overtime right now.
Now it's going to be another op on retake here. Against Smokes, against the wall, against a Fatal.
Yeah, that puts Maryville in a really bad scenario right now. I mean, they are going to be
Such an uphill battle. But we did just see Ainge do the impossible.
We did. Does he have it in him one more time? Time is still
Last
winding
player
down, and these
standing.
slows are doing their job right now. Ainge's going to go down. We'll find one. Not a lot of health, though, remaining here. And that'll do it. Leone getting his third, and the Mountaineers
Switching
looking to
sides.
take
Match
Corrode
point.
here on overtime.
What a round for Leone to make his mark on the scoreboard. First shot in overtime, picking up 3, getting that fatal out. Anytime you can use one of your ults in overtime, it's just so impactful. Because it's just not really planned for. You don't really have any counterplay if you're the defenders in that situation. And now the Mountaineers, I don't know how many times we said this last week, but they're 1 round away on Corrode from bringing home the map.
Oh gosh, said that far too many times last week. Walking up slowly here. A couple shots ring out. Mountaineers 1 round away. 1 defense away with this double sentinel comp. They played really well in attack and pretty well in defense as well. But definitely, even with this arguably defender-sided composition, still managed to find more rounds on attack than they did on defense. Gurukwan has taken that left side once again. His arch enemy so far.
His aim is nuts against those clones, though.
Not a lot of time here for Maryville. Not a lot of space as of yet. Okay, splash coming in. Not much you can do. Though. Never mind. Leone getting 2. Dinks gonna back him up. And even with the flash,
30 seconds left.
I don't know if he's able to turn it or it just didn't affect him like it affects, you know, normal people. But still, he found the value. Clorix somehow able to ride his way over and get full side control. The Mountaineers in a 5v2 scenario here.
They are going to walk into an op here. They have to be careful.
Cool.
But the shot goes
Right over the
awry.
blade.
Last player standing.
And he's taken out.
Shot that.
Mountaineers looking to close out Corrode in overtime here once again, and they will. Clorix
Wow.
somehow gets 2 at the end there, but still.
What a bounce back from a 13-0 game to an overtime victory for the Mountaineers. And we are going to head
Defenders win.
to a deciding map onto Breeze, a map that we haven't seen on stream at all this season. What a time. Leone getting 5 kills in overtime. Absolutely
that was
massive.
huge.
Clutch play from the IGL.
Just honestly, when it's overtime on Corrode, Leone just activates it into a different, like, stratosphere.
Exactly. Last week in overtime, he was exceptional. So many of those rounds, some of those important rounds where, you know, they lost the first half on overtime. It was Leone that came through with 2 or 3 kills to, you know, just keep them alive. So really, really well played from there. A great bounce back from the Mountaineers. I mean, Corrode is just whoa.
It's
The
a nail
Mountaineers on
biter for
Corrode,
map, I'll tell you what.
It's just it's really storybook every single time. It's absolute cinema every time that map is picked. And now we're going to Breeze, a map that we've heard good things about.
We have.
A map
Haven't seen
that-
it this semester.
a map that we haven't seen, but have heard good things. And I mean, with all like the interesting comps that they pulled out, I'm really excited to see what they lock here on Breeze. I
I am
want
as
to
well.
see Excite on Chamber still. It does seem like whenever he gets on Chamber, his confidence is flowing to the utmost degree, and the shots are landing. We saw him get taking out his counterpart in that last round with the ops. So that's what I want to see. Breeze is a strange map. It's not. I don't know if I've ever casted Breeze ever.
We've definitely casted some Breeze matches before.
I'm not sure. I think
I think there was a
I'm not sure.
particular choke on Breeze that I think I had you casted. Me and you were casting. Yeah, there was a very bad Breeze match that I think ended
a
up.
very bad one.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll have to go back and look in the history books. But until then, I believe we're going to head to another quick break before we start on map 3, the decider, 1-1 against Maryville.
The loving in my heart won't break it down. I never wanna say that we are
As I walk, I realize I'm walking on dead land. No hope, no future. I'm lost forever in this wasteland. Is this my destiny? I'm still walking, without hope, without a future. Where will this wasteland end? Maybe I'm dreaming. Let me wake up. Please let me wake up.
Alrighty, here we go here on Breeze, a map we have not seen yet, or seen really in a long time. Guck hopping in on that Viper. Leone on the Harbor. Have yet to see Leone on Harbor at all, or really anybody on Harbor so far.
That was one of the things that we kind of heard rumors about, but hadn't got on the right map quite yet to see it. Is the Excite Euro real? That's also, we also had rumors about that. We heard a lot of rumors. A lot of stuff gets pushed around the kind of water cooler talk, as they call it. But it is going to be locked in. The double duelist for the Mountaineers. Excite back on the Euro.
Dinks on that jet as well. So shout out to the OG.
Absolutely.
Coming in. This is severely exciting. I mean, dude, this is, we have not seen a comp like this ever.
We have not. We most certainly have not. And now, is it going to be 877 locking over towards the Sova? It's a character that we haven't seen him play, I don't think, ever. Usually, surprised. And Gok's going to be over on the Viper as well. So it's just a completely new day for the Mountaineers on Breeze. It's a map that we haven't seen, so I guess nothing surprising.
Yeah, this is a new horizon for everyone involved right now. So I'm really interested to see how this double smoke kind of works out for them. Obviously, double smoke's pretty common here on Breeze, but having it on Viper Harbor, not to be so common. Usually you'll see maybe like an Omen or, even sometimes an Astra, I guess, coming out here from Ren's. Ange still picking up there on that Viper, staying true.
So it is just going to be the difference of that second smoke character. The Mountaineers opting to go for Harbor. Maryville sticking on the Astras they just played in that last game. But it's different. We saw Ange on Astra last map. Now it is going to be Ren's. So interesting swap, to say the least, for the side of Maryville.
Yeah, I'm not surprised they're changing that up.
Yeah.
Ren's.
I mean, Ange was absolutely dealing on Astra last map, but is going to swap over to now pistol round in the map 3. We haven't seen a lot of map 3s this semester, hardly at all. So excited to be back for another side of the Mountaineers, looking for a statement victory.
Concealment. Pulling them in.
100%. A lot of Ito already coming out. We're seeing a very fast attack coming in here.
Down B.
Nice trade coming out. Mountaineers full side control now. Almost. One more player actually kind of sitting and waiting down below. He's in spot at this point. He will be taken out. Excite linked with him pretty quickly. And the retake trying to come in for the spike's even going to be down. Guk gets his one.
Last player standing.
Nice shock dart coming in over onto Giza, and now it's all up.
Look at Excite.
Wow, Excite with 3 over here
Look at Excite on the Yoru.
Insane. No matter where you put him, this guy's going to kill everything in his sight. Put him on Chamber, Yoru, who cares?
He wants to play this character so bad. So, when he gets a chance, he's going to show up. And now the Mountaineers have the pistol duel, have the pistol run aim god on their team. It's going to be exciting. Finding 3 there, the Mountaineers picking up where they left off from that overtime. And I mean, is there a newfound sense of life for this team?
Hopefully. Coming in. I like the aggression we saw last time around, especially up the back here of this Yoru, coming in from Excite. Looks like we're going to see something very similar here again. The Viper Wall aiding in their site take, and the spike's already going to be down. This is an immediate. I mean, there's so many walls here with the Viper and with the Harbor.
Oh, yeah.
It's so hard as a defender to not get isolated or even just get cut off completely, as we're seeing here. I mean, so much time is ticking away right now, and you're just able to cycle through both walls.
And this is the Viper lineup map, so I'm not surprised at all that the Mountaineers trying to get active early. Oh my goodness, they're really going to need it, though. Can it be a flawless? No, it cannot.
Last one down.
Wow. Mountaineers got it done quick.
Very quickly, yes.
Got it done quick. It's going to be just Renz on that Astra, able to find one. He's the only player on his team with a kill for the time being. Ainge now, again, Ainge was on the Astra last one. Now going to slide over to the Viper with Sean Dex and Giza. So both Chamber players going over to Yoru as well. So very interesting comp switch-ups here for both teams, but somewhat predictable on a map like this. Now
Yeah, I agree. I mean, this is going to be a map where you're going to definitely have to change something, because it's unlike a lot of other maps. And I really do like that we're seeing this double smoke walls coming in. Excite will go down as the first blood here for Maryville. Oh my goodness, good timing there by Sean Dex. Not able to get out in time, though. Guck will be able to get that refrag and avenge his fallen comrade. Mountaineers taking this one much more slowly than they did the first two, especially that last round. And as we can see, already a gunfire breaking out over here.
Some good damage there onto Ainge.
Yeah, very good damage indeed.
Poison orb emitting.
Orb's gonna pop up once again. But as you're seeing now, Maryville slowly walking up through A, getting in this CT side,
The
or maybe
Mountaineers
this
are going
attacker side.
to walk into a wide open site.
Yeah. It's gonna be really weird for them to walk in here and see absolutely no contest. No one really be found in Maryville now, slowly walking back over. That's not how. Peek this a little bit. Yes, he will, but he will get the pick. Renz is going to go down. After 3v3. Giza setting double doors. Big picks coming out here. Leone into the one. And what a shot from Ace7. Onto Giza, taking him out. And now all up to Ange. Excuse me. Ainge coming in. Not a lot of health right now. Does have a Phantom, so
He's just
most
coming
likely gonna
back.
save it.
And the Mountaineers are going to win their bonus as well. Oh my goodness. I can feel it in the cards.
Oh yeah.
It might be one of the greatest comebacks in Mountaineer esports history, if and only if they are able to walk out with a win. It is very early on, obviously, but 3 convincing round wins to start this one off for the Mountaineers. I mean, we heard good things about their breeze, and I guess for good reason. They look very, very comfortable on it. And now it's going to be Maryville with some awkward spending, some Sheriffs and some Stingers, along with the Phantom saved over from Ainge. But Mountaineers are going to have everything they want to try and grow this lead even more.
Yep, and they're gonna have to do it here on this match point map. Like we said, we've heard good things about Breeze, but this is the first time we're really seeing these good things come to fruition here. And so far, very good.
Good things come to those 2 wait, I guess.
So much happening over here on main. And now the Mountaineers are gonna get super duper aggressive. Going through the smoke. He's trying to get a little bit aggressive, and Nate's gonna take out 2. Finding 2 Maryville noggins to click his mouse on. And that is once again a beautiful take.
Spike planted.
Spike's gonna be down. And now with not great guns, actually Ainge and Shendex able to get 2 Phantoms. So a bit more to work with here. Got plays very carefully though. Nice shot there. Even this out, Leone's gonna go down. Great possibility coming through here. The spray transfer can't come in, and the Stinger wins in the close range. But it's gonna be so hard to try to get this wide swing and get the defuse off, but never mind, they're gonna pull it off. Beautiful site take there, or site retake there from Maryville. And that's a very, very well-deserved thrifty and a very needed one at that as well.
Certainly needed. I mean, it was a really hard kind of crossfire to hold, but if you just double swing and get those shots down first, Maryville made it look easy. And as you said, a very much needed thrifty from them is now the Mountaineers going to have to reset a little bit. They're going to be opping in the hands of Dinks this round, obviously. More of a character issue than a person issue, I think. Jet much more suited for that op than the Yoru typically. So, although I'd say that in Shondex, he's going to rock the op on his own for the side of Maryville. So, different strategies between these two teams as the Mountaineers try and get back in the win column.
Here.
Interesting how this Dinks operator is working out here, obviously with the Jet. This was a bread and butter play, you know, a while ago. But we haven't really seen it too much, you know, recently. Obviously in that last round we saw Excite with the op. Obviously he wasn't in that chamber, so. Op in new hands now. New ownership. And he is just sitting and waiting over on mid. Ooh. Shots coming out from Excite. Don't land too well. Forced to distance. Hacks it out. Maryville's not going to pressure him.
Spike.
Gonna pick up the spike. And now, I mean, this is just... Mountaineers have played super slowly. They played super fast. Trying to get Maryville really just on their toes with how they're going to approach these attacking halves. And then they've done a very good job of that so far. But with 35 seconds left, if you have to step a foot onto either site, we're going to see a very fast hit over onto A. Shot does not land on mid. Shorty comes in. Ooh, big body shot doesn't land. The kill. We'll get the refrag from behind. Joe will come out from the harbor. That's going to be a plant coming in down possibly soon. Chooses to get a little bit of action coming in. What a shot from Giza. That is the entire attack just ruined by the rifle of Giza. Looking to get one more. I don't know if you know Dinks is there. Oh, he jumped over. That's insanely tragic. Oh, knife fight? Yep.
And Dinks falls and the op will fall with him. It really does seem like getting word from downstairs that Dinks screamed out 147 after he lost that. That's absolutely tragic. It does seem like we said it for both teams. When they go fast, they seem so much more successful. The Mountaineers, that's this round, and then there was a round against on Corrode as well, where it just seemed like they took their time, and they tried to get on site with like 25 seconds left, and they couldn't even get the bomb down.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it happened again there.
yeah, absolutely.
Dinks with knives. Big stun coming in on double doors. We've seen how influential this Astra has been so far. So all comes out. Op shot does not land. Here comes Dinks though. Looking to make something work. Floating in there like a butterfly. Knives still online. Excite will go down. Nice shot there by Leone. Knives not finding too much yet. We'll get one. And Dinks is going to get this thing down immediately. So 7 picking up another one there at the Sheriff.
It's a great shot there from A77. Could
One
be all down to
enemy
this from
remaining.
Dinks. He
Oh
gets
my
one.
goodness.
Last player standing.
Big shot coming in and a thrifty ringing out. He did enough damage. Wow.
What
It is a
thrifty
buzz
there from the
downstairs
Mountaineers.
currently. This
What
is
a
insane.
thrifty from the Mountaineers. And it is going to be 4-2. Mountaineers, 3 ults remaining here. Leone just 1 ult overweight, and they just had to commit that one Dinks knives. And it's going to be a 30 here for the Mountaineers. It is 4-2. Mountaineers, really strong result here in these first 6.
Yeah, I mean, this is insane. This is like... a possibility for an upset here. I mean, the Mountaineers currently clicking here on attack. Your ult's gonna come in. Big pickup there. Turn it out. Back to 4. Harbor ult online. Coming through. Down goes the Pearl.
Again,
oh my god.
The Sheriff.
Big iron on his hip. Formation 7. He's tries to do what Dinks did last shot. It's unsuccessful. Leone finding his third. Only one player left. It's going to be Ainge. Sitting and lying in wait with this Phantom.
He's going to try and fight it, too. Maybe not.
This is going to be so very, very difficult here.
It doesn't matter. Leone, the IGL with 4. The Mountaineers get to 5 on the first half. Oh, man. Everything seems to be clicking. The shots are falling. The team play is there. The individual excellence we've seen so many times. So many 3Ks, so many 4Ks.
Oh, yeah.
From this Mountaineer team in these last 2 maps. Doing everything they can for the upset. And now Maryville once again forced with pistols and a Guardian. It's almost exactly how Corrode went. But we know how good this Mountaineer team is on attack, especially.
Interesting to see if they try to do this explosive firepower once again, or they choose just to chill out. And they do have the gun advantage going into this, so maybe you try to take your aim duels, win your aim duels, but 4 one-shot potentials. Mountaineers electing to just rotate away as the stack is very strong over on A right now from Maryville. 4 players just sitting with pistols and the 1 Guardian holding it down over on B. He'll be tested here soon. And he knows that. The wall is up and ready if need be. Coming through here. Aggression coming in from Dinks. Operator in his hand. Big shot coming in. The 1 defender falls to the ground, and now the retake against an operator is not going to be easy, but Ainge, it's a nice shot. So the drone will spot. Unfortunate. Oh, with a spray.
That's huge from Leone.
Operator,
Dinks.
wow. Dinks so far this opening has been proving
Lights out.
1 enemy remaining.
all up to Clark.
Finds him, and now it's just Chloric. And Dinks again.
Try harder.
The op shots are falling. The absolute confidence from this man. It is oozing out his mouse, out his keyboard, and the Mountaineers. With another 3-round win streak, the Maryville gonna get another full buy here with 2 ults left at their disposal with a 3rd one on the way. But the Mountaineers are just absolutely clicking. I don't think Dinks has missed an op shot yet.
No, I don't think he has. I mean, this has been classic Dinks operator right now. Honestly, on Haven earlier, we didn't really see too much success from him. He actually will choose to drop the op and give us a guck. So a bit of a switch up here. Been very successful so far, but maybe he chooses to do something different here. Make it a little aggressive. We try to get back sight. We'll have to see. Currently a 4-round lead.
Again.
Getting in and getting active with the odd angle up top. We'll get spotted. Nothing here from Giza. Trying to do something a little bit odd. Harbor ult, I believe, is going to come in as well. Spike is going to be down. Maryville need to win this round. If not, their economy is in absolute shambles right now. They don't have the advantage. This is going to be so very tough for them. Flash comes out to deny a little bit of time. A nice shot there. Excito finding one, almost getting another one. A 2v2.
That's a great molly. That's an outstanding molly.
But they're just gonna try to get a stick, and they
remaining.
will almost get it. But the molly just proved to be too much damage. Wow, what a play!
So well played. The Viper util at just the perfect time. Guck gets the easiest kill of his life. As Renz was trying to stick that, but he just had absolutely no chance. And the Mountaineers are now up 7-2. And that's the Astral committed from the side of Maryville as well. Such a big ult down the toilet. And the Mountaineers, once again, in a good advantage. Another save for Maryville. They cannot get the economy in their way in any sense of the word. We could be witnessing something historic.
History currently in the making right now for the Mountaineers. Maryville has yet to lose a single game in any type of league. They are undefeated all semester long, and oh my goodness, the trigger discipline coming in. Giza gets one.
Dinks gets
The
two.
Dinks gets a turnaround. Beautiful jet play there. Leon gets a third for the Mountaineers, and that's going to be a 4v2 now. The Mountaineers full site control. They've done such a good job round after round by just taking this with ease.
Spike
Without losing
planted.
too many players. They do it again here. Dinks. It's backdoored.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, beautiful shots there. Even the scorecard out.
One enemy
Leone
remaining.
might have the timing. No, he doesn't.
Last player standing.
It's
it's
all at the
Guk.
Guk.
With the op. But the smoke comes through. He's going to have to get something crazy here, and he can't find it.
Huge round from Rins. I mean, that is putting the team on the back when it matters most. And right now, it matters a lot.
Thrifty.
Yeah, I mean, it's an incredible round from Menz. I think 2 of the 3 Maryville rounds have been thrifties as well. The Mountaineers have been in such good positions on almost every single round, but it really just kind of been individual heroics and like these bursts of kills that we just saw from Renz like that. That's really the only reason that Maryville is not getting absolutely blown out this game.
Yeah.
But we just saw this happen. Just last game on Crowd and Maryville on their own attack was able to bring it all the way back and force overtime. So obviously nothing is set in stone yet. Knives available once again for Dinks.
Right here. Revealing area.
These knives were so influential last time around. I don't know if he's going to choose to use them here as he doesn't have a Phantom to work with. Sean Dex opening up with Excite on the ground. That operator was passed off in that last round from Guk, I believe. Maryville down 4 rounds right now. An 8-4 half could be in the makings. Mountaineers and looking to make it 9-3.
I'll handle this.
The Mountaineers once again taking a rotate, and they've gotten a little bit of information down. They know where the operator is, and they are choosing to simply leave. Sean Dex pops that ultimate, has caught wind, and the Mountaineers have left. And now a very influential hole coming in. We saw how good Rins was earlier on. Angie trying to hold this thing down. The Mountaineers have taken this side time and time again. Giza opening up.
30
Another
seconds
shot.
left.
Right under the head there of Dinks, and now 5v3, only 24 seconds left. Not what you want to be for the Mountaineers right now, making a 5v2.
Screen down.
And this is a very bad spot to be in. Really not much you can do here.
Last player standing. Flawless.
And it's
Yeah.
going to be a flawless. Just what the doctor ordered for Maryville, sorry.
Last round before the switch.
Now, economy, not an issue at all for this final round. The Mountaineers are going to be in a little bit of trouble and not on that end. It's going to be a couple of SMGs in the hands of some players, light armor for Excite, but they do have 3 ults here. They do have an excellent chance to get it to 8-4. It could be an exact, literally almost an exact mirror
Yeah.
of 8-4 on attack on Crow that we just witnessed. If the Mountaineers can bring this one down, and then it is all going to be down to defense. Can they muster up the best defensive half that they'll have to play all season to bring home this game?
Knives are out.
Nowhere to run!
Dinks going in immediately. That Sova ult, though, hasn't found a single hit as of yet. Down goes Dinks, though, and oh my goodness, once again! Rins!
To my world.
Rins sing this WVU team down. Finally, it's taken out. And this is a very huge opportunity as well, coming in. This could be a round decider. 3v4. Operator still up. Chloric taking down Ace-7. Now the Mountaineers are going to be forced to kind of play this very weirdly. The smoke might be going down here. No, not yet. There's a lot of spraying going on.
Last player standing.
Shots are landing there for
Spike down
Leone.
B.
And now it's all up to the Lonely Viper. Guk's going to be sprayed through in every which way right now. It's gonna be very hard for them to do anything, and they will fall. Maryville taking a bit of a streaky into that half, able to crawl their way back from a 7-2 deficit.
Able to win those
7-5.
last 3 absolutely huge, and now it's just down one half on defense, the greatest half of your life, and you pull off probably the greatest win in Mountaineer Valorant history.
Yeah, there's a good chance, honestly.
It really is just that simple. It's 12. You need 6. Can you split defense? I don't know the last time they split defense on any map against any team. It really has been a struggle for them all season long, but at the same time, it is just one half. It is all you need. The Mountaineers have set themselves up so well after a crushing Game 1 loss, fighting back, winning an overtime in Game 2, and now it's just one in defense. One half.
Pistol round went their way earlier on. Really just sets up a team for success a lot of times. If they can do it again here, they'll be in a very good position.
Revealing area.
Ace7 is playing that mid, trying to get a little bit of intel, doesn't find too much, and now Maryville slow walking their way back over onto A. Dinks might hear something. Looks like he possibly will. Might have control over mid.
Dome destroyed.
Apparently they do not seem to know. Dome has been destroyed, so the information has now come in. 4 seconds left here for Maryville trying to get this bomb down, and they will get the plant.
Spike planted.
5v5 retake here in the pistol, something you don't see too often.
Walls up.
This is huge for both these teams. Maryville looking to get streaky and make this a 7-7 match. Mountaineers looking to go up and extend their lead. Nice shots there. Dinks gets one. Angie follows up as well. Big swing coming in. Now Excite finds the head of Chloric. Another one there by Dinks.
One enemy remaining.
Good shots by Excite. Only one player left. They know exactly where he is. The double swing is going to come through, and Dinks finds his third, and the Mountaineers take another pistol round.
And the double duelist comes through. Excite and Dinks get all 5 of them, and the Mountaineers, I said it on Haven, the Mountaineers are never going to win their first 2 pistols, but they're going to win 3 of the next 4, and that's exactly what they've done.
That is so true.
That's exactly what they've done. When they needed them most, the pistol rounds are going to come through for the Mountaineers. Now this is, I mean, oh my goodness, the similarities between this and last map are great, but I believe this is where the Mountaineers can really cement themselves. Getting this round, getting to 9. Maryville has already won 2 thrifties in this game alone.
Yeah, they cannot.
You cannot
give this
allow
up.
a team like Maryville to win 3 thrifties and expect Komodo to win. This has to be a round that goes in the way of WVU.
No matter what, even if you lose a couple of players in the process, you have got to just take the round here. Giza is a bit of a blur, just jetting across. This Marshall for Dinks and Ace7. It's going to be rough as there's just 5 people with no shields right now. Maryville playing very slow. Over on this A site, walls are going to go up. On deck, though, finding Dinks with a huge first pick. That Marshall could have been really, really big, especially in a round like this, but plants are going to go down.
Spike
Gun advantage, though,
planted.
still going the way of West Virginia. Maryville did pick up that Marshall, at the very least.
This could be a huge shock dart if it can land properly. Not quite.
Excite, though, will find one. Even at the score, almost getting a third, but not enough ammo in the tank. Bulldogs doing their job right now. Nice flick over onto the dart. Only 1 player left. It's going to be Ainge. Gets one there with the Sheriff.
standing.
Gets another one. Can he find the clutch? No! The shot lands!
But does he have time? He did get it halved, and he will just stick it. Oh my goodness.
Wow. He has it there.
The
Big
Mountaineers,
shot.
The resilience after the opening pick. They have not been able to win many rounds after a Maryville opening pick, but that one was the exception. The Mountaineers get another defuse, and now they do get to 9. They win that ever-important round. You said it didn't matter if they lost players. They lost 4 of them, but in the end, that was going to be enough. And they are going to kind of ride out this bonus, not going to commit too heavily in terms of credits. Trying to steal one here and really put yourselves in a prime position for this upset. Again, maybe the biggest Valorant win in the history of this program.
Yeah, this is possibly history right now. Just being witnessed by all on the stream. Mountaineers did take a lot of casualties in that last round, so their loadouts aren't as good as they might want right now. Obviously, you have 3 pistols, 2 rifles. That is a little bit of something. Shondex doesn't also have that outlaw, which are 1-tap for the 5 Mountaineer players. That's going to be very lethal. We saw how good that's been for Maryville so far, but a nice opening frag from Excite there. Renz, though, opening right back up. So very low for him. Oh my goodness, almost the spray with the Sheriff landing. That could have been extremely massive, and he's still actually lurking over on mid. Big shot there by Leone. Oh my goodness, almost finding a second one. But still a good trade in a round like this.
Absolutely. And look at the health on Renz.
Spike planted.
Just none. Just no health.
That is an empty bar right there. He might collapse in the next 4 seconds.
It's 3 health for Renz. But he does have a good angle here. He might find the timing here on 2
Wow,
Mountaineers. But Dinks. Gotta watch out for Renz, though. Still on that flank.
Ainge, though, will take down Guck. Even the scorecard out, and now once again the flank. Dinks had one, Renz has another. A really good tap coming through. Renz just so very low right now, and he knows that the pull's gonna come on. Another one. Dinks gonna get a half.
This
Doesn't do it.
is nothing.
Oh, he couldn't quite get half. That was so close. And he is able to find the kill into Ainge.
My ult's ready.
And on the
So
Renz.
unfortunate.
I mean, he was a millisecond away from getting that spike halved. Oh my goodness. So close. Is able to find the kill, so Maryville is going to have to completely reinvest in terms of credits. It is going to be a lot of light shields for them, but oh my. That might have been it if he can just stick it for another, literally
Literally like a split second.
yeah, it was unbelievable how close that was. But Maryville was able to escape, take home their bonus round. The Mountaineers were not supposed to win that round, but they got just so close. And now the op's back in the hands of Dinks. He's been on fire this map. 18 and 10 for the superstar.
So we're drawing a little bit of intel court. Got a pretty good team so far. Oh my goodness, insane Shondex getting another opening here, taking down 2 defenders. Wow. That should most likely seal this round with Viper's Pit as well. I mean, that is the cherry on top of the cake right now.
Committing the Viper roll there.
Yeah, that is
Up
honestly
3.
a lot to put down when you're already up 3 people. But against, an operator and Dinks, maybe you're just looking to secure the round and keep the economy
I don't think
thriving.
they know that Dinks has the op, though. They shouldn't.
That's
at least.
true. They shouldn't know that. That is a good point.
But now that Viper ult is going to be the clear call for the Mountaineers just to try and get out of here with their guns. Looks like that was going to be the plan anyways, but Dinks can maybe find one on the sideline. It looks like Shondex might walk up here into that off sight line if they decide to try and go chasing here. But he's going to play it safe. I think that's just the lack of cred for the side of Maryville. Don't want to risk having to reinvest again.
Yes.
If you can get out with all 5 guns, you're going to do that. And now the timeout from terms will come in. Mountaineers dropping those last 2, but they still are going to have that op. 1 rifle in the hands of Leone. It's going to be probably upgraded pistols for the rest of them, but still in a good position. And with that Dinks operator, any single round is going to be possible.
Yes, 100%. And that's going to be honestly the deciding point here in this next round is can Dinks find 1, 2 opening picks, try to get his teammates a bit of an upgrade on the guns. Leone's got to find at least 1 as well with the Vandal, and I mean, this is possible. This is an odd round with 3 sheriffs, but then you also have so much firepower in Dinks, who also has his knives online. If he is to go down this round, he's going to have them for the next. So the economy is not an absolute shamble. But I do like Maryville committing that Viper's Pit, just trying to keep their economy alive, because now, even if they do lose this game, they're probably still able to buy rifles for the next. So they've really set themselves up for a solid couple of rounds here at the very least. And this Sherm's timeout, trying to set the Mountaineers straight. You know, you have a chance here to upset the #1 seed. You know, Maryville is yet to lose a single game anywhere in collegiate play this semester. So to be the first is a
so much of
humongous
how this
milestone.
game is going to go, though, might just come down to, are they going to walk into the Dinks op? And it looks like they might. Dinks is set up right there. 3 Maryville players. Can the Mountaineers find some magic early? Oh my God.
Oh no. That is not at all magical. That's ruined my night. Dinks is down. The operator has been recovered at the very least by Guck.
Wow.
And now this is going to be a really awkward thing to swing into for A7 here. I don't know if he's actually going to be able to get out in time. He will. Maryville's not going to commit too much there. They don't want to swing into a Bucky or something of the sorts, you know. Just play it safe. You have the gun advantage. You have the man advantage.
And it looks like there's going to be 2 players so close over at A main.
The Mountaineers have actually fully rotated off the site. I think they're expecting a rotate, but it's just
Going to be a call that backfires on them pretty much immediately, as it looks like Maryville is now geared to run it
they're
through B
just
main,
gonna
and they
hit B.
will.
Yeah, big backfire there. I mean, they expected the rotate to come in. To be fair, they did cut noise for a while there, but just simply reading the cards wrong, and that's going to be rough. But
30
at the
seconds
very
left.
least, Duck has that operator. He can put this back line of sight once these Asher Sharks goes down. They're looking to find something right now.
I would imagine. I mean, I don't even know if the Mountaineers commit to this.
With the Vandal and the Op, I don't know. But at the same time, if you don't, and Maryville's able to get out with all 5 guns again, their economy is looking insane.
It's already been 15, 20 seconds.
Yeah,
The spike time is just ticking down, and they have so much ground to make up. Looks like, yeah, they're just going to try and get out with the guns that they have left, the Vandal and the Op. Both going to be an attempted save here. Now I wouldn't be surprised if Maryville is more willing to try and chase, because they do have a little bit more creds left over. Looks like they're still just content with another flawless round.
Yeah, having back-to-back flawlesses like that is just going to really put you in a really good scenario.
I'll pick some
Nice shots there at the
mind.
end.
Picking up whatever's left.
No flawless. So
No
close,
flawless. Very close. So that Op still going to get back in the hands of Dinks for the 3rd round in a row. Hasn't found much value with it, but obviously still just a stick of dynamite. It can blow up at any second. Fully kitted rifles now back in the hands of Mountaineers. Do have both duelist ults, but this might have to come down to a 3K from Excite and an opening pick from Dinks. There
This
might
is
be a
a-
little bit of hero play upcoming for this Mountaineer team.
Yeah, this is a must-win for the Mountaineers. If they don't win this, their economy is dead. They're going to have to, you know, save for at least 1 round. And Maryville is just going to continue to snack on the creds, and this cannot happen. This is a do-or-die scenario for Mountaineers trying to not force themselves in a bad scenario
I'll return.
for the rest of the match. And this plan's going to go down
Spike planted.
immediately. Yora's going to find so much information. And Dinks, there's that opening pick we saw earlier. Finally making its comeback. Time.
Got him.
He's though sitting and waiting. They know he's there. Then he finds another one. Can he get a 3rd? Yes, he
will.
can. That is a huge play by Giza. Make it 4. Oh my goodness. The wrong jet to be popping off of the Mountaineers. Wow, that is a humongous round win for Maryville, and a catastrophic loss. Mountaineers now looking to save and possibly lose their lead for the first time here in this match.
We saw on Corrode the Mountaineers led for the first 22 rounds of that game before Maryville snatched it back for 1 round before heading into overtime. And now it's been 18 rounds with the Mountaineers holding a lead, but now Maryville, they always are able to come alive at the end. The Mountaineers now need some type of magic here, and maybe that is going to come out with the jet knives.
Dinks is going to turn into Harry Potter as of now. He found a lot with the knives earlier on in the round, or in the match. If we can do something similar here, even just remotely, they'll be in a good spot. Outlaw from Shondex. is not going to be able to one-tap Dinks, which could be a big turning point. But right now, we're seeing Maryville just kind of walk up super slowly. Dinks has been spotted mid. I don't know if they actually saw his knives out. They have to assume he has them though.
Give me those back.
Oh my god, what a shot! Dinks showing likeness of tens here on mid.
Can
That's
that
a
be the
big opener.
spark?
30 seconds left here.
Grounded.
Get
Dinks.
this plant down. Dinks
30
another one.
seconds left.
If he can go for 3 here, this is already huge. There it is, the third one. They're making 4. He didn't get the
down
ace.
A.
Here with the knives. When the hero needs him, he's here.
He only got 4. Ace
Oh,
stole
I thought
one.
I can't see
But
anything.
what
I thought he had
a
five.
round
Just, you know.
from the long-term superstar with Jet back on his character, getting 4 with knives. The Mountaineers are going to win a thrifty,
Gun here.
fighting
Wow.
back in every possible way. Another op's going to go back in the hands of Dinks. The Mountaineers have completely flipped the economy on its head. They picked up every gun they wanted. I believe it was a flawless thrifty. Oh my
Unheard of.
goodness.
Unheard of.
Impossible to even imagine against a team like Maryville, but the Mountaineers able to bring it off.
What a round. A must-win as well, especially off that round previously, which did not go their way even remotely. And now a fast hit coming in here. Sova ult will get dumped. Walls are going to go up. We haven't really seen too much Sova coming out, but
Spike
Chloric
down B.
Kills
got
his
a
own
team
teammate.
kill on Renz, but Ains gets the even with the blind. He still gets another one. Giza finding Excite. Super unfortunate there. And it's looking like Maryville's trying to clean this up to tie it back up again, but Dinks is still alive, and he's alive. Anything is possible. He has
Have
that
to check
option to
this,
try to
though.
slow swing this.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, he had the timing, but he just simply missed. Unfortunate there from Dinks. And a headshot lands, but just can't get the job done. Super unfortunate. That could have been a 2v2 if things went just ever so slightly differently.
Absolutely could have. Now the Mountaineers are going to have enough to reinvest because of how important. I mean, a thrifty floss. Again, it's so insane to think about because you spend nothing, you pick up 5 weapons. And I believe including an op that they were able to pick up. So Dinks is going to be able to afford to get another op here. But the Mountaineers are now in kind of that do or die situation again because they just have so little money left over.
Oh no.
You are divided.
These Euro clones have been horrible from the Mountaineers. They've fallen for quite a lot of them.
They're dead.
Nice shot. To get the refrag.
That's going to be a plant onto B, a really fast plant.
Planted.
Yeah, very quick indeed, and that's
Using
going to be
the
really difficult for the Mountaineers to take this now.
Astral as bait, I guess.
Slowly walking out on this now. Mountaineers a crucial retake.
Blocking sight.
Everything from this point on is basically crucial. And nice pickup there. Ainge will find Excite. Had the plan down earlier. Now it's going to be Viper's Pit. It's going to be so hard to try to get this down. I mean, this is going to be,
Last player standing.
yeah. One more down. Rins finds 2. They get the cleanup. And Maryville, for the first time here on Breeze, is leading. They've been fighting for these past couple of rounds, and they're finally able to get over the hump. And now the Mountaineers are forced to save. So unless the victory's going to come through, Maryville's looking at match point.
Forced to save, and now I guess the plan is to try and get some heroics here with a couple of one-tap potential weapons with the Sheriff and the Guardian. Other than that, I'm going to have to try and hope to play for overtime. Could we be seeing a double overtime on Corrode and then on Breeze? But obviously the Mountaineers now with a little bit of an uphill battle here as Maryville now the heavy favorite to win this round and get to 12.
Sight is lying, but no, nothing's going to fall. The Outlaw once again. It's been just a trusty right-hand man for Maryville. And it's rearing its ugly head here once again. Excite though.
Spike down
Big
A.
pickup there with the
Get
Sheriff.
out of my way.
W's got to get a couple of guns. If they do lose this, maybe going to the next round trying to get a rifle or two. Oof. A good flick there on a Guk. Running right into the player, though. Big play there by Leone. Once again, the Sheriffs bringing out as much as they can. Not much you really can do a lot of times. Klork, though, picks up Leone.
Player standing.
Impossible there for Excite to pull that off. And now it's all up to Dinks, as it's been time and time again these past couple rounds. He's done all he can. He has barely anything to really work with right now. He'll fake the door. Trying to hold a cross. He might be able to isolate 1v1 on his left side. You know where he is now. Dinks can't find the shots to land. Clarkson taking him out, finding his third of the match. And now Maryville finding match point. Leading for the first time last round, and a well-deserved timeout here. Terms trying to talk it over.
Now, they are going to have enough from A77 to afford an op from Dinks.
Yes.
Do you commit once again, put the op back in his hands?
I think you might.
We've seen it be more kind of hit or miss in the second half. And the first half, obviously, it was excellent. In the second half, hasn't quite been as consistent. But obviously, with the one-shot potential, it can blow some of these rounds open. And the Mountaineers might kind of need something in these next two rounds to really kind of get a shock to Maryville. I mean, it's been 7 of the last 8 rounds going to the side of Maryville after another strong opening half from West Virginia. It's been kind of down the stretch here where they haven't quite been able to maintain their footing. I would imagine you're going to get the op back in Dinks' hands.
I agree. I mean, I think you've probably got to do that here. You know, you have a bit of money. Dinks has been your main guy this entire game. I mean, as you're seeing, he's
They will.
head and shoulders above the rest. And honestly, they're still able to scrap together guns for everybody. So this is actually very, very good as of now. West Virginia, obviously.
They manage their creds properly. They are going to have everything that they need here for this round, but obviously make or break now. 2 rounds in a row is going to be needed here, and Dinks is going to peek and die immediately.
Man, horrible there. That is possibly the round already over. Renz finds another one. That is already a 5v3 here on match point, making it a 5v2. Renz decimating.
Copy killed.
Gog trying to do
Spike
something.
planted.
We've seen that a lot where Dinks tries to get aggressive, you know, at an angle, and Maryville is just ready for him immediately. You know, they're already waiting. But I mean, that play does work out a lot of times, but when it doesn't work out, it definitely hurts, especially in a round like this. And now with the time ticking down, the flanks have come through, and that's gonna do it. Maryville takes it in 3. What a series! So many highs, so many lows. But in the end, Maryville prevails, as they've done all season.
They've yet to lose for good reason.
Yeah.
A team that is seemingly always able, no matter what it looks like at the start of the game, always able to fight it back.
Dinks top of the leaderboard out of everybody there. So that's, you know, shout out to Dinks at the very least.
Well, especially in the first 14 rounds, Dinks was just absolutely on fire, but wasn't able to sustain team-wise throughout the entire game. Maryville winning 8 of the last 9 rounds, and that was going to be it for this Mountaineer team. A truly valiant effort, especially after kind of how that game 1 went, getting 13 on Haven, something that I've not seen in nearly forever.
No.
The ability to bounce back from that and not just, you know, kind of pack it up after that is very admirable. And then overtime win on Corrode, a map that has been so up and down. And then Breeze, a map that we haven't seen, looked good, but I really just does kind of appear that defense is just going to be an issue for this team.
100%. It's going to be a very big issue. It's something that you really have to fix. And you also just can't be getting 13-0 on Haven, you know, in general. Obviously, a loss is a loss, but a 13-0 loss is just a little bit, you know, more of a heartbreak. But like you said, honestly, the ability to get, you know, evidently destroyed on Haven and then coming back, fighting back in Corrode, going into overtime, winning it, and then also a really close match there at the end on Breeze, which honestly could have went either way depending on a couple of rounds.
Sorry, I'm trying to do some math in my head. The Mountaineers went 7-28 on defensive rounds.
Had that locked down. 7-28.
Won 7, lost 28 on their defense.
Wow. Yeah, big issue. Especially even with like compositions that honestly complement defense more, just still not able to do it. So that's gonna be something they're gotta work on 100%. But that's really all I have.
Yeah.
Unfortunate loss for sure.
Nearly historic.
Nearly
Nearly
so close.
historic, but not quite to be. Maybe in the future, these two teams will play each other in about a week over at Division 1. So will be the first of 2 matchups, but
Yep.
I believe that's going to be it for us. Man, still one of the best games that we've had in a long time.
100%, and a good showing all in all. But that's gonna do it for us today. Div 1 match, I believe, on Sunday this weekend. So we'll
Against Maryville.
Against Maryville. So the rematch in Div 1, where they're also undefeated. So maybe we'll see what
Undefeated
happens
in everything.
there.
And that's not changing.
No, probably not. But regardless, we'll see you guys then. Have a great rest of your night, and goodbye.